Rock Me Mama.
Hello.
Welcome
back.
I never know where to look when we have a guest
To Rock
here.
Me Mama.
This is Rock Me Mama. I'm Macy.
I'm Amy.
I'm Morgan.
And this is...
Rock Me Mama.
No. Maddie. This is Maddie.
This is true. No, that's a good. You did a good job. You did a good job.
You did great.
My name
This
is Maddie.
This is the girl that we literally reference in every single episode.
Every listener's gonna be like, wait, no, this is Maddie.
Yeah.
Wait, are we rolling?
Yeah. So good.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
So good.
I feel like Maddie doesn't even really need an intro because everybody knows who Maddie is.
Well, let's pretend
but-
that this is the first episode you're listening to, and you
Yes.
picked it out of random.
Hello, listener. If this is the first episode you've ever listened to, Maddie is our best friend. And she lives in the neighborhood with us.
That
We
we live
all
in.
live in the same neighborhood.
Neighborhood we shall not mention.
Yes, you'll never know where we live.
guys.
And Maddie actually, like, to give credit where credit's due, is the reason we are all friends.
That's true.
That is true.
I actually forget about that all the time.
Yeah,
that is a truth fact.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it is true. Yeah.
It is true.
Knew you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Knew Spence. You knew Spence.
I knew Spence. I hired your husband.
Yes.
But also, you and me were friends solely on Instagram
Yes.
without really having a friendship. But we would talk every day about like
Because I Instagram stalked you.
We-
like
well,
a creep.
But
And
I
then
liked
eventually
it.
you had to say, do I know
I
you?
liked it.
I did. I was like, do we?
Amy's
I
finally like,
said,
do
how do we know each other?
Do I
Like,
know you in real life or just on Instagram?
And then
I was
you're like,
"Not
oh,
really, babe."
we
a fair
met
question
at this,
nowadays?
at this gig. And I was like, oh, yeah, you're the hot wife. Because remember, me and Vanessa were like, look at William's hot wife.
I
Oh my
do
God,
actually
speaking
remember
of
that
you-
because you were very complimentary.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was very kind.
All of that sounds about right.
And so we just had a relationship on Instagram. And then was it when I moved or were you part of me thinking about moving?
I think I was part of you thinking because we...
What? I mean, not, yeah, we'll cut that out.
Yeah, that'll be cut.
Oh, no, we said...
Move to blah, blah, blah.
That'll be cut.
Yeah,
Anyways.
it'll be cut. It's not a
Yeah,
big deal.
so Maddie's in our neighborhood. She's the reason we're all friends. And yeah, she started a group, not to like
A
go
group
way
chat.
back, but like what, 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit longer now.
More.
She started
Yeah.
a group text.
Yeah, wait,
and
let's
called
see.
it.
Let's see how we all know each other.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, go ahead, though.
Well,
I will.
okay.
I know Morgan from work. We've worked together for the last 7 years.
I
6
brought
years?
everyone.
We don't say
We
that.
don't live there.
Oh, damn it.
The amount of bleep bloops. Like this episode.
I know.
bleep.
I'm almost
I'm-
like, at this point, do we just bleep?
Yeah, it's fine. We'll just
I
bleep.
brought everyone to the neighborhood.
The
That is
special
true.
neighborhood that we live
You
in
just
that
don't
we
know it.
shall not
Yes.
mention.
You lived here first. Morgan and I have worked together for like 6 or 7 years, something insane like
so
that.
crazy.
Amy, we know through my husband. Amy,
Yeah.
I know through my husband. You and I met because we did a nanny share.
Yes.
And you
And the nanny-
responded to me on Facebook.
Quicker than, very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And here we all are.
Yeah.
Literally over 3 years.
And
Yeah,
then
because-
Spence I've known since like literally
known forever.
2014 when we first moved
Which is
to Nashville.
so crazy. We miss Spence.
We miss Spence so much.
Spence moved.
No, but Spence looks like she's like just thriving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. She looks
Thriving.
so happy.
It just looks so nice there.
No.
in the winery.
Okay, so we do have a topic on this episode.
We
This
do, and
one-
we've been wanting to do this for
Yeah.
such a long time.
And just before we bring up the topic, listener, keep in mind that the 4 of us literally are best friends, and so things may get, off topic and a little crazy, just
Yeah.
because.
Because we're 4 gals hanging
Yeah,
out.
let's put it to you this way: none of us wanted to drink tonight, but now we're chugging wine.
Yeah.
like we literally were texting each other, like, "Oh, we all drank last night. Like, let's just do coffees." And then we're like, "What are we fucking kidding?"
Yeah.
So true.
So like, even
this is a
I
fun
literally
hangover.
said to myself this morning, I was like, I have no business drinking
Yeah,
today.
I did not want to either. but
And now I'm chugging wine.
here we are.
Yeah, well.
So
You only live once.
YOLO.
YOLO.
that's
they
the
say.
thing.
You know
Yeah.
what?
Go,
Life is too short to not drink wine.
No,
That's true. With your
exactly.
girls.
Or have a cocktail.
What, I'm going to not drink wine?
Yeah. Please.
yeah, what are we not gonna? What are we?
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 Everyone say it. What are we?
What are we? What are we? What are we?
What do we?
What are we?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're all drinking. This will be fun. But we actually do have a topic.
Macy keeps reeling us in. She's
Well,
like,
because-
we're drinking. It's fun.
I know.
Let's go.
Because I want to get to that. We have
I get
good
it.
questions.
I get
Me
it.
too.
So the topic today is home birth, which we haven't discussed on the
No.
pod. And Maddie has had not one, but two
Two home births, yeah.
home births. So we have questions
So badass.
that I feel like
It's the dream.
we'll
It's the dream.
We'll just start with questions and kind of see where that goes.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
Instead of you like telling.
Why don't you tell us about the reason you chose home birth?
That is the
because
question.
it's because
Start
your
there.
first birth was so
Yeah.
crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. So I ended up choosing home birth, right, because my first birth was so crazy. My son is now 4. He was born April 2021. And I planned with him a birth center birth, actually. I think I knew I wanted to go as natural as possible.
Yeah.
Or as unmedicated as possible. I
Yeah.
forget what the right way
You're
to
like
say
a
this
sneaky
these days, but,
hippie.
yeah. Right.
Because you don't come off that way, but then you actually kind of are.
Yeah, for a few things here and there,
Yeah.
for sure. And it's not, I have no real reason to want that. I don't think that like medicine is poison or like
No.
you shouldn't bring a baby into this world with drugs in your system. I just like didn't want
Yeah.
that for
Yeah.
myself. Like
Yeah.
great for anybody else to do
Yeah.
literally whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
But
Oh, we actually don't cuss on this podcast.
Psych.
Just
Go
kidding.
on.
Sorry, keep going.
She was on a roll.
I know, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. So I ended up planning a hospital birth though, with a midwife because I risked out. I had like a weird umbilical cord, a velamentous cord insertion.
What does
I
that
didn't
mean?
know that.
Yeah.
Okay, period medical.
I couldn't tell you at this
Yeah.
point, if I'm being honest.
We don't know.
The way that my umbilical cord was inserted into the placenta was like in the wrong spot, or like it didn't have the like gel. I don't know. Someone Google
When
it.
do they
Patty
find that
Walker,
out? At like
what's it
20
called?
weeks or?
Shambadooby umbilical.
Yes, I got that like diagnosis or whatever after
Yeah.
my
The anatomy scan.
Anatomy scan,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, I
so
never
they
even knew anything about that.
and I had several large fibroids.
Yep.
And that was actually I think the main reason that I risked out. But they basically were like plan a hospital birth.
Yeah.
So I did, and that was fine. I didn't whatever. I still wanted to try to go unmedicated if I could.
Yeah.
I knew I wanted a tub somewhere close by. They didn't have like all these rooms with a tub. I was like a little upset about that.
Yeah.
I met with a lot of different midwives. This was through Baby and Co at the time. And then I ended up, it changed to Vanderbilt Birth Center is what
Yeah.
it is now. So Vanderbilt is where I gave birth. But anyways, sorry, long story.
No, don't.
No,
Shortened.
literally talk as much as you
This
want.
is for you.
I'm enthralled in everything you're saying.
So when I had Jack, my water broke at 38 weeks. And I had been having some contractions like in the last 48 hours. It was not, I actually did go in the night before, but I was only like 2.5 centimeters dilated. They were like, go home.
But you felt like something was happening.
Absolutely, yeah. But then they sort of chilled out and whatever. And I was just laying on my bed in like a bathrobe and it was like pop. It felt like a big kick and just kind of all over the bed, all over the floor.
Really?
Movie moment.
Yeah, a little bit.
Movie moment.
And then I immediately needed to poop.
Wait. Have any of our
No.
waters broken on their own?
No,
Other than Maddie?
Mine did.
I
but
mean-
I mean, after induction.
Yeah, but after induction. But no, you weren't just standing somewhere and like.
No. But
So you're the only one that's had that.
And then only that time.
And that's honestly how women think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
yeah.
We go through life thinking our water's going to break
Yeah.
somewhere.
Or
and-
that you're going to know exactly when you're going
Yeah.
in labor.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm in labor.
Yeah, it's the most confusing thing
It's like,
ever.
No.
That doesn't happen,
Right.
which I'll get into more later.
Yeah.
Too. But yeah, so my water broke. And like immediately, I felt like I needed to poop, which I realize now I think was the urge to push.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, probably.
immediately.
That's
I like
terrifying.
wanted to push. So we get in the car as fast as we possibly can. And by then, I can tell you the times. This was at 8:11 p.m. And we were about, 35 minutes away from Vanderbilt, would you say?
Yeah.
Jack was born at 9:14 at the hospital.
Jesus.
So 1
crazy.
hour later.
Christ.
So I'm screaming.
So you're in active
bloody murder in the
hardcore
car.
labor the entire car
I
ride.
don't even think
moving.
I don't think I was in active labor. I think I skipped active labor.
Yeah.
Labor.
You just like were in.
No, like you were pushing
He
a
was
baby out.
in the birth canal ready to
full
go.
Yeah.
pushing.
Were you like holding it in, or were you like, I have to push?
I was pushing in the car.
Yeah.
I was pushing getting onto I-65. I remember like every time I go on that ramp, I'm like, oh, this is where I almost pushed a baby out of me. And I
Because
was
you couldn't
screaming-
not. Like it
William's
was just
just
naturally
white-knuckling
forcing you to push. Yeah.
William was going 102 miles an hour in my little Honda Civic down I-65.
And you were screaming?
I was screaming bloody murder. I was screaming things like, he's coming now.
Yeah.
Well, and you remember,
But he was coming now.
Yeah.
didn't they tell you to go home and like take a couple Benadryl initially?
The night before,
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they should have.
I mean, I
It's like the
guess, yeah.
water breaking was just like
Sure.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
yeah? It's sent it over the edge. Yeah.
nuts though. So I get to the hospital. William gets a wheelchair, and we're in like the front entrance.
Could
of
you
the
sit?
hospital.
Like, was he so far down that you like? Could you even sit?
Not really.
Because I know,
don't-
like, once they get to a certain point,
Yeah. How would
have
you
to be,
even
like,
sit?
straight.
I'm pretty sure it was not
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah.
yeah,
in the car.
100%.
yeah.
But and I was like sitting in a pool of my birth water.
Yeah.
And I like it gets a little hazy, but like William gets a wheelchair and like runs me through the halls to like triage. And I immediately wanted to get naked, which I knew I was going to want to do. I knew I was just going to want to be naked.
sure.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I saw birth videos where people are wearing stuff, and I'm like, get
Yeah.
all the stuff off.
But you're
me.
a naked person.
Yeah.
You are.
yeah.
Like I've come
Yeah.
to your house and you've been like mostly naked.
Same.
Yeah.
I've climbed on her in her bed when she was.
Yeah,
naked,
you're
laying
just
in
like
bed.
a person
That
that
is true.
that
There was
likes
some
to be
wine in me.
naked.
It does feel right to be. I was a naked
Yeah.
birther.
So I remember saying, can I get naked yet? And they're like, well, we need to check you. And I think they needed my permission and stuff. So they're like, can we check you? Can we check you?
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, yes.
Yeah.
And I just remember one of them saying like, oh, you're having a baby now.
Like he's out.
No,
Like his head is
yeah,
there.
yeah. Like
yeah.
head
fucking
right
being
there.
dramatic. Like
Like,
Yeah.
and I got off the wheelchair. It's just like, like water just everywhere.
Oh,
sorry.
Did it
Yeah.
keep so the water just kept coming out?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
And it's clear or it's got
It was clear.
stuff?
It was clear at that moment. I don't know if we ever cleaned the seat.
I mean,
think we
whatever.
just let that shit.
you don't have that
dry
car
up.
anymore.
Yeah.
Someone else is sitting in your water.
Sorry if you have a white Honda Civic in Nashville, Tennessee used. Birth water seat. My birth juice is on
Whatever.
Oh my God.
Whatever. So
How long were you there?
Yeah. So then what happened?
I think I got to the hospital like 6 minutes.
Did you
before he was
tear?
out. Yeah.
So because he was coming so quick.
So quick. So
Yeah.
they put me on like a bed and run me to labor and delivery. I also remember making a comment about how it was like what's the medical show everybody loves?
ER.
No.
Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy. I was like, this part's a lot like Grey's Anatomy. like cracking jokes.
I can see that.
Did
then
you
I
do?
think I
Were you
also
on your
did
back?
say, is it too late for an epidural? And they're like,
They're like, it's way
"Yeah,
too late."
honey."
Yeah.
I was
Were
on my
you on your back?
But how soon after you asked that did he come?
4 minutes?
Because
maybe?
that's the third stage of labor is the
Like
stage
asking.
of doubt. It's
Yeah.
the literally
Yeah.
the third stage is doubt, which means
Yeah.
he
And
was-
then I
yeah.
just like sort of
Yeah.
remember just like pushing, I guess. I do have a memory, and I want to be so clear about this before I say it. This memory is a good memory. This was a good nurse, but I was screaming bloody murder. And I remember a nurse saying, like, try not to scream like that. Instead, try to channel that into your push.
Yeah.
It was the most respectful, perfect way of
Sure.
saying it. I in no way was offended.
Yeah.
And I did that, and he came flying out.
that's great. I love
Did
that
you
she did
push
that.
like from? And you know this too, but did you push from like your butt, or do you
It
push?
feels like your butthole's coming out.
But does
So
it? Is
You
it a
felt like you
push
had to
like?
poop every time?
Yeah.
But you know how they say it's like you push like from the lower. I've never pushed.
Right. So honestly, in this part of the story, though, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Like the Jack stuff happened so fast.
Yeah.
When I talk about the home birth, though, I feel like I have more memory
you
and
know,
more like
yeah.
detail of
Yeah.
that. But all this to say, I chose home birth after that because I did not want to risk having a baby on I-65.
Yeah.
Because you
And
literally
that's
almost
why
did.
I chose it. And they say the second one comes faster than the first.
Yeah.
And so I just didn't want to risk that. And one thing I've learned is home birth is really associated with religion and like Christianity and stuff.
Yeah.
That's not why I did it.
Yeah.
I didn't do it for woohoo reasons. I didn't do it because I think hospitals are bad and medication is poison.
Yeah.
I did it because I didn't want to give birth in a car.
This
Yeah.
is why we need your perspective on this podcast.
Yeah.
It's so iconic.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
the way that it all went.
That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
Because you're like, this is how it happens, and I don't want to risk that
Like,
again.
And then I
You
would
were
just think about like
proved correct,
being at home and
so.
starting labor, and I get to just stay there.
Yeah.
You're in your bed laboring.
I do hate hospitals, and so that's why I am jealous because
Yeah.
I really do. I respect what they do, and like, of course,
Yeah.
they're necessary, but I do hate being there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it taints the whole experience.
Well, what is funny is we had a great experience in the hospital with
Yeah.
Jack. I mean, no complaints. In fact, William's Instagram story, I feel like you and I have talked about this before.
Yes.
William's Instagram story when we like introduced Jack to the world was like, blah, 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 born da 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 da. Can't say enough about the nurses at Vanderbilt.
Oh my gosh.
It was like,
What about me?
can you say enough about me? Or
Did they have?
Oh my-
But
did
he
they
was
have
right. Like
masks?
we raved about them.
Because I we
birthed
had
in a mask.
Yeah,
You did?
Because
Yeah.
we had Farrah with all of our nurses
Yeah.
were masked. I kept ripping mine off.
I
'cause I didn't
think
give
I
a
did
fuck.
rip mine off for that. but
I was just like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Actually, that's another thing I just remembered. When we first got to the hospital, there was like an intake guy because we went to like the front entrance, not the emergency,
Yeah.
which was probably stupid. There was like an intake guy that was like running with us in the wheelchair, like, "Have you been exposed to COVID-19?"
I remember that too. There was a woman who, because all of us birthed during COVID.
COVID, yeah.
And I remember there was a woman in active labor who was checking in before I was, and she's literally just like, I'm not gonna do it in the microphone because it's me loud, but you know, like, just she's literally laboring,
Yeah.
and this guy's like, "Have you been exposed?" I'm like, "Let her in."
You're like, yes,
It doesn't matter right now.
Right.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
And like, don't get me wrong, I take COVID very seriously.
But like,
Always have, always will.
maybe like,
But like,
a time and a place.
But
just,
we're
like,
also
give me a
lucky
minute.
that we were on the kind of the mid to end of
Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah.
And
Because
cusp,
I've
for sure.
heard, especially on this one podcast I listened to, I've heard horror stories where women weren't allowed to be with their, like they would separate
Yeah.
their kids.
or did you guys like when
If you
I had
tested
my
positive
first-
for COVID, you couldn't be with your
Yeah.
child,
Yeah.
which is traumatizing for both mother
sure.
and child, way worse than
that
getting COVID. But because it was so nobody knew anything, women had like
Yeah.
their kids taken.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It was
Insane.
crazy.
That would have fucked me up.
I
even-
had to wear
even
my
worse.
mask during my C-section. I mean, I ripped it off, and they were like,
I ripped it off,
They were like,
too.
what? I was like down here, and they were like, they didn't.
Yeah.
Mine
everyone
could-
wore
mine
masks.
was
They're like, you
definitely-
don't have to wear one.
Yeah, no, same with me.
Oh,
I was
mine
like,
kept,
you guys can
trying
all-
to tell me, Kathy, remember Kathy?
Yeah.
She kept trying to tell me to wear it, and I was like,
Who's Kathy? Do I need to fight?
Fuck you.
nurse.
Should I fight her?
I'm like, yeah, she
She was a mean nurse.
She was so
Let's
mean to me.
locate.
She doubted
Let's
everything that I
locate
did. which,
girls.
like,
She didn't believe that Macy was like actually having Eli.
Oh, I vaguely do.
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
this story.
She literally was like, okay,
You're like, no, there's like a head. There's a head.
Yeah,
Right.
whatever.
Right. So I'm
I
holding
usually
him in
don't
my
really
arms.
those.
Yeah, she wanted me to keep my mask on, and I was like, politely,
Go
Politely.
politely go fuck yourself.
Impolitely.
no,
Yeah.
hard no.
no,
Yeah. Hard no.
Anyway, so home birth because you labor quicker than
Yeah.
Such an interesting perspective.
whatever quick
It's
things are.
amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay,
just-
so when you
yeah.
got pregnant again, you immediately thought home birth?
No, not immediately.
Okay.
Several weeks later, like I think I was like, when did I have my anatomy scan? It was
20
like
weeks.
probably around halfway through that I started thinking about home birth.
Yeah.
But no, I did go to a different doctor initially though or a different like midwife or
Doula.
OBGYN.
OBGYN, I guess, but I wasn't technically at an OBGYN the first time.
Gynecologist.
No.
Shooba-dooba-doo.
We're just gonna keep
Provider
listening.
is the word I was looking for. A new provider. I went to a
Dentist.
new dentist.
Chiropractor. Yeah. Shout out
Surgeon?
Dr. Bradshaw.
Yeah. Dr. Bradshaw.
Dr. Bradshaw.
I missed my appointment this morning. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God. Okay. What were we talking about?
We're talking about 20 weeks anatomy scan. You decided,
With your second.
Yeah, it wasn't until I think it wasn't until after my anatomy scan that I thought about it, because I knew then that I was low risk for this pregnancy.
Yeah.
And I knew obviously I wasn't if I wasn't low risk, I wouldn't have had a home birth.
You mean
I
you didn't have the cord thing?
Yeah.
You had
yeah.
Jack.
Didn't have the cord thing. Everything was fine. My fibroids had like shrunk or disappeared or something. I don't know. They do weird shit, those fibroids.
Yeah, they do.
Those crazy girls.
Those crazy gals. They were once a part of me. They always will be. Hello. And so I knew I was low risk. And so I reached out to a provider, and one midwife just happened to have an opening for an August birth. I talked a lot with William about it. I laid out the finances a lot.
That's what I was going to bring up. I remember it boiling down to almost like because it was going to be cheaper. And I know that wasn't the final reason, but that was a factor.
It's not cheaper. Is it cheaper?
It was about the same of what we paid out of pocket for Jack's
Maybe
hospital.
that's what it was. And you were like, why would I go to a hospital if I could? Yeah.
And I mean, the difference is that none of it goes to your like deductible or anything like that. Like with a
so you're literally just paying out of pocket.
Paying out of pocket. It's not going to my deductible. It's not going to my. I guess it was going to my out of network deductible, but like I have shitty insurance. Like I'm not going to meet that.
I bring that up because I feel like somebody that may be a question. Like how much home birth?
How many weeks were you with your second
when I give birth?
Yeah,
40 and 2.
That's what I thought. So you went over,
which was
it was hellish,
crazy,
and amazing.
Well, and I remember you thinking. You're like 38, you were 38 weeks on the dot with Jack, and he came flying. Wow.
But
Bill,
you
alarm.
were dilated for
so
Bill, I'm a VIP.
Your alarm's going off?
Silence your phone.
Wait, but you were dilated for like a month or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So I went into my like 36 week appointment with my midwife, and I'm a checker. Please check my cervix.
Same. I want to check constant
I want
checks.
the information. Please tell me. And I was 4 centimeters dilated. I was like, oh, by the weekend. By the weekend.
Yeah.
Nope. No. Okay, by the next weekend. Nope. Okay, by the weekend after that. Nope.
And talk about how that affected you mentally.
Horrific.
It's awful.
No, I personally remember you being in a great place.
You were walking around like gaping.
I could feel a cool breeze from Alabama.
From Alabama.
Down there.
Gulf Shores was blowing up
Maddie,
there.
I can't. Cool breeze.
No,
Oh my
like
God.
walking around gaping.
You guys, do you realize how fucking funny that is? Like that is so funny.
It's funny now.
It's awful.
Yeah. It's awful.
And then I had a couple like false starts. So I had like Braxton Hicks, yes, but I also had a lot of like prodromal labor where I was like,
I did too.
labor.
No, you fully called your midwife.
One time she came over, set everything up,
Yeah.
and then went home, and I spiraled that day.
That's
Yeah.
awful.
It was awful.
Yeah.
I like couldn't eat.
No,
or
there's
sleep or
nothing
function.
worse than thinking and feeling and then nothing.
Yeah,
It's
and I
it's
felt
crazy
bad
making.
that I like made her and her birth assistant come over at
Yeah,
4
but
in
whatever.
the fucking morning.
Yeah, as if it isn't their job.
I remember
I
that.
know. And
I know.
she
I
was, like,
remember that whole
super
thing.
reassuring about it and stuff. But I still was just like, I felt like an idiot. And I would never, like, if anybody else came to me with that scenario, I'd be like, of course don't feel like
No.
an idiot. But you know how you don't
It's
tell
so
yourself
much,
the same
it's
thing that you tell
so
other women?
Emotionally, it's turmoil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The end of pregnancy is turmoil.
Well, and think about it. Jack came at 38 weeks, and all that she's hearing is your second comes faster. Your second.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
of course
yeah.
she's like at 36 weeks. She hears that she's 4 centimeters dilated. So she's probably like,
I'm right
no,
on
it's
track.
coming. It's coming yesterday.
She's coming. Yeah.
Yep.
I
Crazy
multiple
thinking.
membrane sweeps. I was doing the dates.
Yeah.
All
of that
all the
shit. I don't believe in
I
any of
know.
that.
Yeah.
I did all of it with both.
Yeah.
Does
No,
nothing.
It
I
doesn't
were
do
glued
anything
up
for me
there.
either.
Does fucking nothing.
The what's the
Mile
circuit? The
circuit.
mile circuit
Yeah.
is the only thing I half believe. I did a really good mile circuit right before Rosie came.
Yeah.
And I feel like that maybe helped a little.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's supposed to.
With Annie,
That
I
one,
actually
though-
just fell
I did
flat
it
on my
too.
fucking
It
face on the
doesn't do
street, and I
anything.
think that is what did it.
Yeah, probably.
When I was curb walking.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mile circuit
my
actually
God.
is like science backed though, because
That's
it's
true.
literally like encouraging your pelvis to
Yeah.
move asymmetrically.
It is very time consuming. And
It is.
And it's
it takes 3
uncomfortable.
hours.
It's so intense.
It
And
takes
it's
3 hours.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That second position.
The second
like,
I have a
I know.
picture
What
of
the
me.
fuck?
I know.
Wait, just in case nobody's done it, y'all keep talking. I'm gonna find this picture and send it to Bill.
No, it is. It's crazy making, and
It's crazy making.
I don't know. I
Bill,
just
don't go on me.
I
right now.
didn't do none of that. I was just waiting for my scheduled C-section.
And
Oh, see, I did all of it
There-
both times.
for the record, there are parts of me that would have loved that too. And like I
There's
remember
pros
one
to
thing I'll
everything.
always remember, like grass is always greener, right? One thing that Spence said to us once that I'll never forget, she goes, I was made for a planned C-section. She was like, I'm in fucking heaven. She's like, I got my pillow.
that's actually
like,
really
I'm feeling
cute.
great. She's like, I was made for
I
a planned
show up at
C-section.
7
I was like,
a.m.
go
on
off
the
me.
dot. My
Yeah, it's
C-section
so
didn't have-
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
This position, and you're supposed
And
to
you have
stay
to
in
stay
it
for 30 minutes.
30 minutes. That's insane.
and everything fall. Can you see it more?
Yeah.
30 minutes.
Everything falls asleep,
Yeah.
and you're also like,
And
you know, you
got
have
like
to pee
a
every 5
bajillion
minutes.
pounds on
But
your
it's
fucking
also like, am I
knees.
cutting off my baby's circulation?
No, it's
Yeah.
awful.
Terrible.
It's
Yeah.
hello.
The other thing I think is science backed are lift and tucks. So I remember doing
Yeah, yeah.
a bunch of
We always
those
had-
after
yeah.
the mile circuit when I was like having contractions because I
Yeah.
had contractions for 4 fucking weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, Rosie with my second. Yep, I was basically in prodromal labor for a month, like the entire month of August. And that was hellish.
Yeah.
For sure.
Literally awful.
And-
It's
and, you
like
know-
literally a nightmare.
Yeah.
And we need to get through birth story number 3 before we get to questions. And I want you to just really set the scene
That's nice.
for number 3. You know, finding out if we're all.
Well, we've talked
door
about it,
closed-
but
if
but
we're
I
door
would love for
closed on
you.
Glad you've
Rosie,
talked about it.
But
just
it will
walk-
be good to
we
hear
do
from
walk
walk
her.
the listener through number 3.
Let's do. Wait, first,
right?
yes, but let's also like, how was your first home birth?
Oh, true. We
Yeah.
should talk about that.
I mean, it was great. I mean, no complaints.
how dare you, Morgan?
No,
I'm just
we
going to
should
go.
talk about
It was
that.
good.
I know, I'm kidding.
Next question. No, it was.
Oh, I was like,
no, no, no. Do you know what to talk about? That was my
No.
fear. Is that I was just going to go good.
Oh, no, you're doing
But
great.
okay, so
Yeah,
when you
tell us
did
how it went.
finally go into labor, what I really want to know, and what I think listeners want to know, what does a home birth look like?
Yeah.
What's the setup?
Yes.
What do you have to have?
Yeah. So there were 2 things that we were responsible for getting prior to the birth. So around 37 weeks, we got the birth tub, which is
Okay.
like a giant backpack.
Do you rent it or do you buy it?
It's part of the fee, I
Okay.
think. And then you get this just like big canvas bag of like disposables. So this is like your pads and your like those doggy things that are
The pee
Like
pads,
aftercare?
right?
pads, yeah, like post birth stuff.
Oh, okay.
Your peri bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, the Perry.
bottle.
Yep.
Milking the cow.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was squeezing, you know.
Anyways, moving on. And then there's like a bunch of other stuff in there.
And they give it to you?
Yeah, I mean you buy that too.
Okay.
It's like
It's part of the
something
package
dollars,
thing.
but like
Yeah.
Well, because with what your specific thing, it included doula care too.
no.
Okay, so
That's
you
separate.
can. That's
I
not
got
true.
doula care separately, but
Okay.
it wasn't part of my.
That's what I was thinking.
It's not
Providers
part of the whole
experience.
of the home birth.
I thought a dead wife and a moolah were the same thing.
But did wipe and
Yeah. Anyway, continue.
Did wife and a moolah.
this every week.
We laugh at
Yeah.
her every week.
I love that.
Insane.
She goes, I love that.
The doula. So actually, well, I'm glad you brought that up because the doula is actually what. The doula is. I just did a little thumb. The doula is what solidified my decision to have a home birth because the scary thought for me is that the midwife stays for I think it's like 2 to 4 hours after the birth.
Yeah.
And I was like, then me and William are going to be alone.
Yeah.
Like the fuck?
Yeah.
No.
Because you had the hospital birth, so you know that they take care of you for like a
Yeah.
whole day or two.
Just gonna be the fuck alone.
Oh
Yeah.
So once I spoke to my godsend of a doula, Hope.
Should have used her
I was
so
gonna say,
bad.
just like Amy.
Should have fucking used
So
her.
sorry. Her name's Hope. She just moved to Maine. I'm so sad.
Oh, that's a shame since you're, not having any more babies.
Oh yeah, I mean she's also just a nice person.
I know.
Yeah, love her though. But the second I spoke with her, I'd been following her actually on Instagram too. I loved her because she was like a super liberal doula,
Yeah.
and she was like, I will doula for you if you're trans, and I liked that.
I love that. I
I'm not sure
don't
if
love
that's the right way to say
that
it, but-
a lot of it's like God this and God that. Like
Right.
my doula that I fired was very much like
Period. Oh my gosh, I forgot about
leaving
that.
everything in God's hands. And I was like, can we talk about this world?
You know, people are like,
The
birth is
real
such a
world?
miracle
This
because of
dimension.
God.
This fucking reality and not the God shit.
I just don't think that birth is a miracle because of God. I think birth is a miracle because of science and women.
Women. Birth is a miracle because of women. Yes.
just not
And
God
women
for
should
me.
take credit for that
We,
shit.
Yeah.
we are
Stop
the
thanking
vessels.
God
We
for
are
the birth of your
vessels.
child.
We are the
It's you.
vessels.
We
You
are
did
the
it.
vessels. We are but a vessel.
You did it, bitch.
But the doula, once I spoke to her and was like, "Can you come?" I didn't really feel like I needed or wanted a labor doula,
yeah.
but I knew I wanted a postpartum doula. So I was
Yeah.
like, "Can you come like
I think that's smart.
immediately after?" She was like, "I can come immediately after."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Can you stay for like 8 to 12 hours?" And she was like, "Absolutely."
Oh,
And I was like,
Hopi.
done. This solidifies it. We're gonna have somebody there that's experienced with newborns,
not a
with
family
postpartum
member.
women, who's not a family
Yeah.
member. She had me like write a list of priorities of like what we want her to sort of take care of. She was a fucking angel. So that's what solidified the home birth for me. But no, I did not. I think the provider I used offers doula services, and you can like include that in your package. But I didn't do that.
Yeah.
I did like the water birth package.
Yeah.
So that includes the tub, and then you pay like 60 something for the disposables. I think
Wait,
is
so
what it's
when you
called.
have a baby in water, that sounds so much nicer than
yeah.
anything else. But like when the baby's stuck down there for a long period of time, are you scared that they're drowning? Like that. This is something I think about every
No,
time.
So remember, baby's in water in there.
Yeah.
They're going water to water.
Yeah.
They can actually stay under that water for
They
I
can
forget how long, not
breathe,
like hours, but
like
well, they're breathing through their umbilical cord.
oh
Right?
providing
Oxygen's
their
going through the
oxygen,
umbilical
yeah.
cord.
oh.
Yeah.
So when births take
I
a
mean,
really
like, I
long,
could have done that.
my babies don't come out.
No, your babies
like,
don't come out.
They literally don't come out. But so the baby's down there stuck because they're stuck for long periods of time. Sometimes,
Not
yours.
Yeah,
not yours. But when I because I watched a plethora
Yeah.
of water births.
They're going water
I'm
to
always
water.
thinking like, oh my God, is that baby going to die of like suffocation? Oh, here we go.
No, they're going water to water. They're in water in there.
They're breathing through their tube.
umbilical cord. That's what's
Wow.
bringing them oxygen and through blood.
This is
They're not
riveting.
like breathing with lungs.
Like I literally
know?
didn't know that at
yeah.
all.
Yeah, that's what. So they come out and then they have to start using their lungs.
Right.
That's
why
the
it's
like
hard
first
for them.
cry
Yeah.
and,
It's hard for them to
Specifically,
do
like
that.
a
Yeah.
C-section, it's a very quick.
And
you
why
don't
they
get
sound like a little
squeezed.
piggy
all the
for a while.
You don't
Yeah.
get fluid
That's
squeezed
why
out.
women
Yeah.
have a hard time
Yeah.
doing
And with
Yeah.
Rosie needed some breaths to help too when she first came out. So so this is my first home birth, my second child. So we had space in our house that we blew up that birth tub and just kept it like in her nursery because the
Yeah.
thing's pretty big, all
Yeah.
blown up, and just kept it in there so that we could like whip it out at any moment's notice and
Yeah.
not have to like blow it up and like in the moment. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
So but yeah, I labored for a little while. I called. So okay, this was Rosie's. Ready? I woke up at probably like 5 a.m. Pretty much knew they were real contractions
Yeah.
and that it was time.
Like you could tell the difference.
Yeah. Called my midwife. She was off call. And they said she's off call till 9. And I was like, I can probably wait till 9. That's fine. And I spoke to a woman named, I forget, but I love her.
Gertrude. Let's call her Gertrude.
Okay. That's not her name, but for the record.
Yeah, it is.
Gertrude. And Gertrude was like,
Sweet Gertie.
Gertie was
love
like,
that Gertie girl.
Gertie
I was
girl.
like, okay, well, I can probably wait till 9. And Gertie was like, Maddie, you've put the phone down twice to have contractions since we started this conversation.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I should come over.
So she knew.
Yeah. And I was like, okay. And she got there at probably 6.
Yeah.
So maybe I woke up at like 4 or something. Anyways, got there at 6. And actually, she didn't get there. A different midwife got there. And I assumed it was a birth assistant. So she comes in. I'd never met this woman before. I'd never met the other woman either. She was immediately kind and wonderful.
Yeah.
Loved everything
Yeah.
about her. So I had no qualms about not knowing her or anything like that. But I did think she was a birth assistant and not a midwife. So she was like, "Can I check you?" And I was like, "Are you allowed to do that?
Yeah.
Are you allowed?"
Why she was young?
No, I just when I had that false start, my midwife came over with a birth assistant.
Oh,
So
okay.
I assumed
Yes.
Yeah.
it was always going to be a midwife and a birth assistant. It happened to be 2 midwives.
Yeah.
So she was like, "Oh no, I'm a midwife." I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, here."
Yeah, sure.
Touch my cervix.
Spread them open.
Yeah.
And I was 8 centimeters.
Jesus.
So I was like, "Great, let's fucking do this." And I think we got the birth tub out right away and started filling it up. They give you a long hose that goes from like your shower into the birth tub.
Yeah.
So started filling that up.
Is it warm?
warm?
So it's a comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 98 to 100 something.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, comfy.
So once that was filled up, I remember so well that first like submerge in that water. And it was just like, I labored the most on the toilet prior to that, actually. That was like the only, I always had to fucking pee.
Yeah.
I just like, there was pee constantly
That's
coming
how-
out of me.
yeah.
I felt like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I sat on that toilet for a long time, which they also call the, what do they call it?
Oh, there is a name
something
for it.
station. It's a ovulation station.
No, what is it?
Ovulation. Dilation station.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's the dilation station.
Dilation
Helps you
station?
dilate.
Yeah.
Is there another name for like a pot? Like
That's
a.
true. Dilation station.
Is there another name?
But it
Whatever, it's-
helps you move
As Morgan
forward.
would say, it's neither
Yeah,
here nor
it was
there.
just my most comfortable. I just, anytime I got off the body, I was like, I have to pee.
Yeah.
So I would just do it there. And my midwife would just sit down next to me and like check the heart tones and like check my blood pressure while I was just sitting on the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sitting on the toilet.
Just sitting
Y'all
on the
know
potty.
that? Y'all know that? Is sitting on the toilet. Now I'm a flush.
I have not listened to that
Thank
song.
you, Macy.
You're welcome.
All right. period.
Sitting on the
toilet.
Anyway,
Me
please
neither.
continue.
No idea.
Yeah. So, but I do remember getting in that water and it was glorious. And by that time, I was so
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
guys, I'm gonna need to pour more wine
Yeah.
in this.
Yeah,
Well,
pour
it's
more
here.
wine.
You talk, I'll pour.
This is nice.
Yeah, I'll have some.
Now, Amy, come do my makeup.
You look
Morgan,
beautiful.
do my nails.
No, you look perfect.
Who needs more? Oh.
No, this is good
Okay.
for now. Because
Okay.
I'll finish that. Let's just be real.
So sitting on a toilet.
What is that from?
I'll look
What
it
the
up. I'll
fuck
wait.
is
I'll look it up.
that?
It's YouTube. Sitting
Is
on
it
the
you
toilet.
too?
Toilet.
Hey, could I just have a quick like mic check, Bill? How am I doing?
Yeah, you're right up on there. It's good.
Okay.
You're doing.
Yeah, it's good. It's going. It's going good.
Oh my god,
What
I'm
is sitting
so
on the toilet?
nervous.
Oh, sitting on the toilet. Yeah, y'all. Look, these
Let me
derailings are necessary. Sitting on the toilet.
Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet.
What the fuck?
On the toilet.
Sitting on the toilet.
14 years ago. Okay, anyways, keep going. This
Okay.
is so, this is so stupid.
Yeah, fuck a home birth. Sitting on the toilet video.
Sitting on the damn toilet. Yeah. Okay, but this part of the Rosie's is interesting, right? So by then,
It's all interesting,
it's
babe.
like
True.
I'm in.
by then it was like 6:45 in the morning, and Jack was gonna wake up.
Oh, yeah, you have another kid there.
yeah.
There's that part.
And we did sort of say like worst case scenario,
he sees.
Jack's there.
Yeah.
One other thing I should have prefaced this all with is that my sister had a home birth and is a literal birth nurse. So she was a huge
Yes.
support
Yeah.
and piece of knowledge for me
Yeah.
throughout this whole thing. She told me what questions to ask the midwife
Yeah.
when I was considering it all. I can't believe I forgot to mention that. So
No, but that's a big deal because in general, it's
Yeah.
known as
Yeah.
something that's scary to
her
do.
fourth was a home birth, and she had 4 girls. Fucking freaking nature. Nellie.
4.
Nurse Nellie. We love Nurse Nellie.
Oh, we love Nurse Nellie. But so that was a huge part of it too.
Yeah.
But so yeah, so Jack was like gonna wake up soon, and I was in the birth tub at that point.
yeah.
And we had it planned out that our friend Melody, so we'd always planned, she lived in Donaldson, so nearby.
Yeah.
And so we'd always, and had known, like, been getting to know Jack really well. Jack loved her. So we'd planned that if I went into labor, and you were, I think, seconds, and you were on the list too. But
Well,
I
we
think,
both got
me and you were in our fight.
Were we still in our fight then?
No, we weren't still in our fight, but we were on the tail end of our fight. Where
You
we
were on the tail end.
No,
Can
we were
confirm.
still awkward.
It
were
had
still
been
awkward.
fixed, but like
It had been fixed, but it
Amy
wasn't
probably
like it is
wouldn't have
now.
been on the list.
Well,
It wasn't like it is now. We were still in our
Right.
weird fight.
Right. I mean,
I love this tea.
zero hard feelings now.
No, we've talked about it. I told you that
Obviously.
almost all my
But,
best
yeah.
friends start with a
Yeah.
life-altering fight.
We talked about it with
Like,
the Dose Baristas.
Literally.
I love
We
it.
really did. We talked about our fight with the Dose Baristas.
did.
Oh yeah.
I love
We've
it.
talked about our fights so many times.
I
it's so
love
good.
this.
So rich.
It's so rich.
It's rich.
because it's so hilarious
Yes.
at this point. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
it's all so
and
funny.
especially when we're
Wait,
old as fuck.
started this.
Yeah.
The home birth of Rock Me Mama.
Yeah.
Wait,
that's
that's
the
funny.
birth of
Oh, full circle.
This is full circle.
That is what we call full circle.
Yeah.
You
Cheers.
guys.
Love it.
Anyways,
Having besties.
Cheers.
Love y'all.
Cheers.
that's so funny
So
to think
funny.
about.
So funny.
Okay.
Listen, friends fight, okay?
Yeah, they
Friends
do.
absolutely fight.
Actually, they
Real
have to.
friends fight.
They have to.
Because
You
we're
have to.
literally in the trenches together.
Well, and also you fucking care if you fight.
Shit comes
You
up.
care.
Shit comes up, and
Yeah.
you're like,
You're not going to fight with people you don't fucking care about.
That's true.
you're certainly not going to make up with them after an epic
yeah.
fight.
Yeah.
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 For sure.
Anyways, so that was like the like list, right? So we call Melody and she comes over and we were like, okay, here's the plan. Jack can eat at school. Like we usually fed him at home for breakfast, but he
Yeah.
was fed breakfast at school. He was at
Yeah.
Yeah.
whatever,
Just another
Hermitage
school.
at the time. Yeah. School at the time. And so we were like, worst case scenario, William just goes in, gets him dressed, and he just goes right out the door.
Yeah.
Right.
Right? Like,
Yeah, because
literally,
toddlers
that's
eat
it.
air anyway, so it's like neither here nor
Yeah.
there.
So that's what he did. It like worked out perfectly. Melody had gotten there. William goes in, gets him dressed, and on the way out the door, I was like, "Give me." I'm in the tub,
Yeah.
and he was 2 at the time, so he's not like fully capable. Like if he were
No.
his age now, he'd
Yeah.
be asking a lot
28
more
months.
questions,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Like,
So I was like, "Give me a kiss," and we do on his way out. Rosie was born 12 minutes later.
Sweet baby.
And one of the midwives said this, and I think it's true, is that was like a boost of oxytocin
Yeah.
that I needed to finish that labor.
That was all amazing.
I just got
Right?
chills.
Yeah.
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 Macy, do you saw
And
that
No,
tissue
it
over
is
there?
sweet. It is sweet.
Right?
It is very,
Like
Yeah.
that's gotta be
very
right.
sweet. And
For
it's
sure
real.
it's right. Your body was
So
like,
Melody like drops him off and comes back, and I just like full on had a fucking baby back.
That's Maddie, that's insane.
It's crazy.
I remember
Yeah.
walking into your house being like, I'm standing in the middle of your living room and I'm like, you had a baby here.
That's right. I mean, yeah.
You had a baby here.
Right there, yeah.
I'm like, oh, so I'm just standing where you like literally pushed her out.
Yeah.
You had a
Remember
baby
all
here.
those pictures? They were beautiful.
oh, the pictures,
were beautiful.
amazing. They were amazing.
So Rosie, like I got into the tub with her. Jack gave me, I like labored, whatever. Jack gave me that kiss and left, and then my water broke. So I got a really big contraction. And that's when I went, I'm pooping. Am I pooping? Am I pooping?
Yeah.
Which William said you didn't poop. We
I
talked
have
about
not
that. Was
pooped.
that
I
last
did
night
not
that we
poop.
talked about that?
A
Okay,
couple
no
nights ago, yeah.
shit icon.
Right.
Way to go.
Can you believe that? I did tear with all 3.
No
But
shit.
Small
though.
price to pay.
Them bowels, girl.
They stayed in.
I mean, my bowels are not bowling apparently.
But the midwife calmly went, it's probably just your bag of waters. And I was like, oh, that makes sense.
You're like, oh yeah, should have thought
Probably
of
just
the
your
waters.
bag of waters. I was like, bag
As
of
midwives
waters is
talk.
kind of weird, but yeah.
That
And she
water
always
is
said too,
so
like anytime
bag.
I was having a contraction, my face would be all weird. And she'd go, like,
Relax your face.
relax your face.
She realizes how to
Relax your
notice those things.
face.
That's so great.
It's
Yeah.
what is it? It's I'm gonna have to look it up. There's something
I had
about
a
clenching
hard
your
time
face and
relaxing
clenching
my
your
face.
Yeah.
because if
How
your
could you
face is
not
tight, then
Clench
you're
your-
Brutal.
Yeah.
It's
that
like
your
tight.
vagina's
yeah, but there's a cute little phrase about
That's
it.
gonna
I'll have
take
to-
a lot of self control.
Yeah, but if you're
I
clenching your
hated that
jaw
part.
or scowling, then your
She was right,
Your
though.
pelvic floor is clenched too.
But
Interesting.
then
cute
once
face
my water broke, I was on all 4s at the time. So I was like hanging out the for Rosie's. I was hanging out
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
tub. And it was super quick. I mean, after then I pushed through like 1, maybe 2 more contractions, and I pushed as hard as I fucking could. I remember saying that too. Can I push as hard as I can? Because like I've seen videos and some people that like do controlled pushing.
Yeah.
They're like, whoa, whoa,
Not
whoa, whoa,
me.
whoa.
Yeah, I don't know how that could ever.
I'm like,
Yeah, you're
I
like,
don't
got
either.
it. Self-control on lock in this moment. Got
Yeah.
it.
How
Not
could you
gonna happen.
control? That's crazy to me.
Yeah,
I've watched it too,
I don't
and it
know how
looks insane.
I don't know how women do it.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Yeah.
Because you
And
can't.
then-
I don't. Yeah. I mean, whatever.
my worst part about that birth though is that I was having terrible pelvic pain,
Yeah.
and I was on all fours.
pain was so bad.
And
Yeah.
then I had to turn around, so I had to lift a foot over her umbilical cord. Terrible. I hated that so much.
Yeah.
And then I knew when I was having Annie that I didn't want to give birth on all fours that time because I had terrible pelvic pain again. I was like, I want to give birth on my back.
Oh wait, so the pelvic pain was worse on all fours?
No, it was that I had to lift, like when you're, excuse me, when you're like on all fours, then you have to like lift a leg.
Yeah.
like this.
It's the lateral.
Oh, it hurts.
That's
yeah.
a pain.
And I had to lift
To get
over-
the
Yeah.
head out.
Amy,
No,
like,
no, just after she
just
was
to
all the way
move.
out, but the umbilical cord was in
Yeah, like
the way.
imagine rolling over in bed when you're like really, really pregnant and you bring one leg over and you get that shooting.
Oh yeah, it hurts so
Yeah,
bad.
it's
I
like
had
that.
bad pelvic.
So she was
stuff.
all the way
so
out,
bad.
like midwife was holding her. And I needed to turn around so that I could grab her, but I had to lift a leg over the umbilical cord to do it. And it was so painful.
Yeah.
So I knew I didn't want to do that shit again.
Yeah.
And that was like
it
the
was
worst
that
part.
Live and you
painful
learn.
that you're like it altered how I
Yeah.
want to give birth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love how you're iterating each time on your birth.
Do
you know what I mean?
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Because I did take some of Jack's birth with Annie too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll get there if we talk about that one. But yeah, and then Rosie was slow to transition. So she didn't cry right away. She made some noises, but it like wasn't a lot. So they did bag her a couple times.
Yeah.
I don't ever remember feeling scared though.
Oh, that's good.
I remember feeling like, well, I mean, yeah, I think I just knew they had it.
Yeah.
Like they were not freaking out.
Yeah.
It was a slow. It wasn't like this like fast paced like get her down, get her bagged.
Yeah.
So, like it was like, should we bag her?
Yeah.
Once or twice. Like yeah, let's go ahead and bag her.
It
And
was chill.
yeah, and after like 2 or 3 with
Yeah.
the bag, she was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they did. I've like read in the notes or whatever that she was like considered slow to transition.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That was the most
I think
traumatizing
that's really
part
great
about
that
my
that's-
birth.
Maybe that's why she's a psycho.
Yeah.
I
Maybe.
love that crazy bitch.
I know. I really do too.
I
God,
literally
me
love
some
her
Rosie
so much.
I
Cute.
love me some Rosie.
I still feel like you guys like don't even see.
No,
bless
she doesn't
you.
show us her crazy. Bless. She doesn't show us.
crazy.
4th of
She's
July.
giving me little glimpses of it where she's like looks over and I'm like,
Oh, you can
bitch.
see it there. You can see it there.
You can
Yeah.
4th
see
of
it in
July, the Moors were here, and we're outside. It's the end of the night, and we're all just chilling. Do you remember this? I don't know if I can tell this right because I don't exactly remember because Bill noticed it more than anyone else, but the boy, like Jack and Hart, have been on the tractor, like the outside tractor that they ride around on.
and then Rosie gets in it.
Rosie gets on it and just blink of an eye, just
Floors
just
it.
like floors
And
it.
that thing is fast.
No one knows
is really
she's on
fast.
it. That girl's wild.
She flew into the black zone.
Oh yeah, she did.
She's
she did
so-
did not know how to
so
break.
She is a
Cute.
crazy girl.
I love her so
Oh, I
much.
love her.
So cute.
She's like
She's like painfully
Irresponsibly cute.
Painfully cute.
And like she's like she
Oh.
just is a vibe.
That little butt too.
Loose lips, loose hips. I just asked ChatGPT.
That is that a 303 song? Like
That's what it is. Sorry, that was driving me crazy.
Bill knew.
Anyways, okay, let's really quickly difference between, and then we should ask do the listeners questions.
But we should do Annie too.
I want to hear difference between
Fuck Annie.
Rosie and Annie. Because
So,
like both
yeah.
both home births, both water births, I want to hear the difference in the two.
Yeah. Annie started out very similar. I was like 4 or 5 centimeters dilated for fucking weeks. It was just
crazy.
as awful.
Lots of
as
drafts.
the last time. Except
I don't dilate
more.
at all, and you're like, do your whole pregnancy dilated.
Yeah, it's terrible. I actually went in. Oh,
There was a sorry. There was
a cat.
there was a cat climbing on Amy. Anyway,
that one's
dilated a fig.
Fig. Watch it. I'd pet you if you came near me, but
He
cats
will
don't
if
like
you
me.
invite him. So be careful what you wish for.
Cats don't like me.
I'm sure he's on his way to
No,
me.
he will. He will. Call him.
Cats like me normally.
Kitty, kitty.
Well, you called him.
Well, sorry, I'm his mother.
The fuck?
So I home birthed him. So.
Yeah.
While we're on the topic,
So yeah, started off really similar, honestly, and even that is cute.
I like cats, but Nick hates them.
Cats don't do it for me. Sorry.
it's okay to be wrong.
Actually,
I like them.
It's okay to be right.
I mean, I don't like dogs either right now. So
I love you. I love you.
Cats way more palatable
You're
than
correct.
dogs.
You're correct.
yeah, I'm gonna take a dog.
You don't have one.
don't fucking take anything, you guys. What the fuck?
You don't have one.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just over a cat.
I love cats.
Well, cats make you physically feel bad. You know what I mean? If cats didn't, if you weren't allergic to cats, you wouldn't mind because
Yeah.
they honestly don't need that much.
Yeah. Also, I do think that this was a drowsy Benadryl. I'm sleepy. I finally,
Chug your wine.
listener, I finally took a Benadryl because I start.
Macy, it was drowsy.
Yeah, I'm feeling sleepy, but it's fine. If I start like
You'll
going,
go home and just pass out.
Yeah.
yeah, it's great.
It was,
It'll be
no,
fine.
and I don't know that for a fact, but I'm just if
no,
you're
it for
feeling
sure.
drowsy.
Like,
It probably
can't,
is.
yeah, I can confirm it was drowsy, which is totally fine.
Somebody do a
It's totally
dance,
fine.
get up.
Listen,
and do a
y'all
dance,
know
get
that
some
I'm
energy.
pissed.
Just take one.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
y'all
should.
know
Yeah,
that
I
I'm
would love to
pissed
go
if
to
I
sleep
have
when
to
I
go
get
to
home.
bed like after 9:30.
No,
and I always do on
I'm sorry.
podcast
You'll no, you will stay awake.
No,
You'll
it's fine.
just
I
be-
just need to get non-drowsy Benadryls for nights that we
Yeah, I'll
record
get you some.
because
Yeah, I'll
it
get you
literally it's starting to hit me faster and
Yeah,
faster.
I'll
each
get
time.
you some. I'm gonna order some on Amazon.
No, I can.
No,
I can.
you better shut up.
Okay,
I got you. You're only going to use them here. Anyway,
true.
continue.
Anyway, so
Annie, something about Annie.
versus
I
Rosie.
told you to shut up.
So mean.
Love you.
Yeah, all started off very similar. The timing was a little bit different because I started it was similar in that I woke up and was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is this is the
shit's
one.
happening. Yeah.
Williams took the kids to school then. So I labored alone for like an hour. And what's going on over there? Oh, Bill, how dare you?
I gotta pee pretty soon.
I have to pee so bad. We're gonna take a little pee break.
Yeah, we
I have
might
to go.
need a
I'm like
pee break. Yeah. No, I gotta go
crossing
too.
my legs.
I'm over here, the wine's kind of hitting me now.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna. This can be a two-parter.
No, definitely, it's gonna be a two-parter because we should.
We haven't
just
even
let
asked
it-
questions. Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't even asked questions.
How long's it been?
Who knows?
57 minutes.
57 minutes?
Yeah, we've been going, honey.
Do you mean two-part, like, we'll cut it and pee? Or do you mean...
No, we'll cut it in half and do 2 episodes.
Yeah. Pour it up. Pour it up.
What was I saying? Annie. Similar, yeah. William took-
Same. You started contracting. You were like, "This is happening."
I ruined Morgan's life that morning.
You tried to ruin mine, and I'm still so mad about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're a fake bitch who tried to ruin 2 of your friends' lives. I thought I was going to be able to help her in her labor, and she's like, and I was like, oh, we got to get,
I know,
we got to get this
same.
figured out because I didn't have childcare or whatever, and I didn't want to bring Rudy, obviously. She's like, never mind, I think I'm good.
I know. I was so mad.
Sorry,
Brutal.
Can we just talk about that?
Brutal.
Oh, Macy.
What is that?
Go to a chiropractor.
Oh, my arms are.
What am I looking at?
You have weird arms like that?
Oh yeah, Kevin needs to take a look.
That's just how my arms are.
Kevin needs to take a
It's like
look.
The Exorcist.
Oh,
Oh, wow. My
Don't
leg
twist
does that.
it.
Ooh.
No, that's
ooh.
my
Don't do
arm.
weird
So
twisty things.
my friend Avery's
My leg
elbows do
does
that.
that.
Avery's
sometimes. Like
elbows
my
do
leg
that.
will come back and into the.
It makes like planks really hard. You know.
Oh, that's so sad. Your planks are hard. Your planks are hard because your elbows, but my planks are hard because I'm a fat ass.
Oh,
so get over it.
shut up,
Morgan.
Morgan.
That's going to get cut.
Here's the thing.
It's
We're
stinging.
going to stop talking about ourselves negatively.
Okay, period poo.
I tell
I'm
them
actually
that every time they do that.
Believe it or not, I am on board with that. So
I know you are.
hold me
gotta
No, but
stop.
I'm telling
hard
myself
sometimes.
too, because I'm the queen of
accountable.
like shaming myself because it's part of my humor. Like I love it. But we have to stop doing it because it manifests the way that good things manifest. Bad
True.
things manifest too.
Okay, therapy. Okay, manifestation.
It does. My
I hear
best friend
you.
who's a therapist was like, all the things you say that are negative
Come true.
are
Yeah, you
going to
have to
happen
stop talking
just
about
as
yourself
much
that way.
as the good things that you manifest.
And I will say, I do fully say
You're
those
not
things.
a fat ass. You're hot.
I
and you
do
look
fully
great.
say it joking. I swear.
I know, but
I
it's
swear.
still like
I know.
It,
yeah.
like
the
I do it
universe
too.
receives it.
I
Nonetheless.
do it too.
Yes.
and you do it bad,
positive
Maddie. You do it really bad.
It's hard.
You're obsessed with like making fun of yourself,
Yeah,
and we
and, like-
get it that that's part of your humor.
But then we're sitting here talking about you had. Well, first of all, you had 3 kids. Period. No matter
Yeah.
how you had them, and you had 2 home births.
I mean, we'll need a whole nother episode to talk about body image.
sure.
yeah.
Okay. Well,
come back again.
Say no more.
Because
But seriously, like, you know, like
That's
women do incredible things, and it's like you deserve to know how
sure.
But it's
amazing that
really
is.
hard to stay at 80 pounds heavier than you were before kids.
Yes.
And I'm staying at 80 pounds heavier before I had kids.
But you're still extremely postpartum.
True.
You
I
have
know, we were
3
talking about this
kids. You have 3 kids. You have a full time job, and you're
Yes.
extremely postpartum. Like
100%.
Annie's not even what 6 months.
She's not even 7 months.
And-
She's on rollover dates.
And you often have your kids.
What the fuck is a rollover date?
She's at the rollover date.
I was so hungover.
You often have your kids alone as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
Yes.
3 of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
really, 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 really,
Thank you.
really,
Yeah.
really
She's like,
hard.
please,
You're
please
not
stop.
going to feel like this
Please.
forever. You're not going to feel like this forever.
Please stop.
Wait, what?
Please stop.
I don't know. What? What? Stop. Please. What?
Stop. Keep coming. Stop.
There will be a time that we all have time for ourselves.
I know. I am trying to work on this now-ish.
Sure.
Drank too much this weekend, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
We all did.
Back to Annie.
Okay, Annie. Annie's birth.
Okay.
We're doing anything questions.
Okay,
Yep.
Annie. Okay.
Annie PP questions.
Any
Yeah,
PP
Annie
questions.
pee break questions.
It's really not
Okay.
that late, so
Yeah, I don't.
fine.
I'm not worried
no.
about
Okay,
it.
so we're period
Speak for
poo.
yourself. Non-drowsy Benadryl.
I know. Well, we got to guess.
I'm just kidding. It's
Yeah,
fine. I'm
Macy's
not
like
in the
falling.
wrong.
So
I'm not.
sorry. I was trying to
It's
weigh.
fine, I'm
I was trying to
kidding.
weigh pros and cons.
No,
Maybe
I needed the
kind
bit.
of-
I'm not kidding. This time was so bad. I think I would have like.
You
Okay,
actually
I
have
so
might
mine
have
drowsy,
sneezed,
you
have
can,
you?
you can,
No,
you
it's
can rally.
helped.
We all know Macy could rally, so
That's true.
we know. Yeah. Okay, Annie.
Do some push-ups.
Fuck.
That's
No,
not
don't
gonna
do
be
that.
the-
That's going to be painful for me to watch.
It's also that wouldn't make me rally. I'm not psycho. Thank you.
Right.
Like I'm
right.
fit. I'm not.
That's
psycho.
giving.
Right.
What's the
That's a good
movie
point, that's a
with Ben Stiller? Fat Kid. What's the Fat Kid movie?
Morgan movie.
Oh, it's so good.
What is it called? But Morgan, stop it!
Morgan, did I tell you that
Ben?
William and I watched National Treasure at your recommendation?
Heavyweights.
That's
You-
so good.
You
That's giving
watched
Ben
National
Stiller.
Treasure after my recommendation. You really went through with it.
It took us about 5 nights to watch the whole thing
What did he
because
think?
William falls asleep in
What did he think?
0.07
Tell me
fucking
what
seconds.
he thought.
Phenomenal film.
It's so fucking
Wait,
good.
did y'all never seen it?
No.
Oh my god.
I went ahead and watched the second one
Oh,
without William because he kept falling the fuck asleep.
so are we
Wait,
gonna
it's
do a
so
watch night? Are we
good.
gonna do a fucking watch night?
Also, when's 3 coming out? Because I hear
Good
rumors.
fucking question. I
Wait, for
love
real?
those movies.
Yeah.
I love those movies. National Treasure.
I don't know.
Nick
what-
Cage,
watch
King of my life, babe.
I love Nick
I love you,
Cage.
babe.
Wait, why are y'all all calling him Nick Cage?
First of all, can we
Nicolas
acknowledge
Cage.
that
Stop it,
he's
Chase
like,
Pruitt.
he's like,
You know that Chase only calls Nicolas Cage Nick Cage and Matthew McConaughey is Matt McConaughey, and it's one of
Okay, I don't know
You
about
don't
Matt
like that he
McConaughey.
abreves.
we've talked about this. I
Abreves.
think on the podcast.
Oh, I don't remember that.
we can all agree that
you
Nick
shorten
Cage is
everybody's
like a bad
name.
Oh,
actor,
Not
right?
Nicolas Cage and
is-
Matthew McConaughey.
Nicolas Cage is major smash.
But
I
he-
don't need anybody else's opinion.
That's
Oh, you weren't talking smash. I was.
I would not smash
I
Nick
wouldn't
Cage.
smash him.
Oh,
for
young
sure
Nick
wouldn't.
Cage had a thing. He was ugly hot.
Nope.
Okay,
Young
so
Nick Cage was ugly hot.
so I will put this on the record.
just like Adrian Brody, ugly hot.
I would smash enough for all 4 of us, so that's fine.
Really?
One-
Nick Cage?
I
just that
will
he talks
stand
like
10
that.
toes down.
Understand how
He's
much
also like
pussy Nick Cage gets.
It's like he's like a terrible actor.
He's
For sure.
incredible. Nicolas Cage.
But like if you watched, it's like
Yes.
not real good stuff.
Have you seen Longlegs?
So
no.
You're not
So
a
that's
horror
a-
person.
so,
in the horror movie world, Nicolas Cage is an icon.
Maddie, if
and
you're
honestly
trying-
one of the greatest actors ever.
Maddie, if you're trying to get the point across, that you thought Nicolas Cage, use his full name.
You guys
mad
haven't seen
respect-
Adaptation? If you think Nick Cage is not a great, amazing actor.
If you thought he wasn't good in National fucking Treasure, I don't really know what to say to you.
you guys, I'm fucking pissed. Nicolas Cage.
He's a
Amy,
super awkward
thank
actor.
you.
Yeah, he's
Thank
not,
you.
it's not doing it for me either.
It's super awkward. It's not like top
Okay,
tier
okay,
acting.
Nicolas Cage has gone through a lot in his career, and he has honestly won
And he is my boyfriend.
me over. He in Adaptation he won awards. Then he went on to do like a lot of horror and thriller type stuff that only psychos like me apparently watch. But he's incredible.
Amy, we watched.
He's
that
renowned.
One. We watched that one really weird movie when my power was out.
You know,
Oh, yeah,
Amy, I
wait.
gotta say, Chase would be backing you up if you were here.
He's fucking great.
Listen.
Nick
So
Nick would too.
it is that
My
one
Nick
statistic I
loves
have
Nick Cage.
read that 50% of people in a room are fucking morons, and we are proving that.
Wait, you guys.
upset.
I
to
knew
be
she was gonna point it back at me, damn it.
50% that are morons. Yeah,
know.
come on.
You guys.
Who is it? Who's the moron?
This is bad.
Okay, wait, listener. So that is going to be a survey question.
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage
To
National
Nicolas
Treasure,
Cage
yes or no?
or not to Nicolas
To
Cage?
not.
If you-
Wait, are we doing smash or pass or good actor, not good actor?
no,
both.
we're doing Smash or Pass.
Good actor, not good actor.
Bad
Interesting.
actor, no
So
smash.
we do have
Bad
different
actor, no
opinions.
smash.
So
Bad actor, no smash. However, entertaining, yes.
wait, okay,
because he's
so
a bad
good
actor.
Good solid,
So
like
good
amazing
actor.
acting. No,
Adaptation?
compared
seen
to
it.
You
what?
guys have to watch.
you can keep saying
You
it.
guys have to.
We have
you
not
guys
watched.
literally have to watch his movies that he's been like won awards for it in
Okay.
order to say whether or not he's a good
Define
actor.
good acting.
Yes, he's incredible.
Define good acting. Who do you think is a good actor? This is so relevant.
Season 1, True Detective.
Okay, fine.
Well,
Is
Matthew
the
McConaughey,
definition.
Yes.
Matthew McConaughey and
You mean
season
it's-
1 True
but I
Detective.
think
Matt
that's apples
McConaughey.
to oranges.
Matt
Amy,
McConaughey.
would you agree? It's apples to oranges.
Matthew McConaughey and what's his nuts in
Woody
He's the
Harrelson.
best.
Woody
Woody
Harrelson.
Harrelson. First of all, Woody Harrelson's one of my favorite actors.
Yeah,
ever.
he is really
acting
good.
in
He's
that
really good. Yeah.
season of True
Smash.
Detective.
I'm
Matthew
so
McConaughey.
sorry.
I'd smash Woody Harrelson.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
there is
Woody
hope for you
Harrelson and
yet.
Matthew McConaughey both hot in different
Well,
ways.
obvi, we're smashing Matt.
Yeah,
We're smashing like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, Matt.
I'd smash.
I'd smash
Macy,
any Matt.
Use we lightly.
Okay, me.
Yeah.
Period.
Any Matt. But I like it crazy. Like I don't want the like clean cut. Like I like the weird,
I don't want
crazy
the Mormon
detective.
I don't want the Mormon. We talked about that. I remember Secret
Mormon
Lives of Mormon
one?
guys. You're like Chase is probably the most Mormon looking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like clean
oh, he
cut,
does look,
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days is giving
yeah,
Mormon.
very Mormon Matt.
Listen. Chase
I
does
love
look, he could live in Utah.
Yeah,
No,
100%.
So yeah, he invented.
I
Utah.
could live, well, I don't have
talking
enough
about
plastic surgery to
that
live in
on
Utah.
here?
Oh, we should have an episode.
the Housewives of the
We
Mormon.
should have an episode.
We talk about it.
What's new?
We're
Oh.
obsessed with it.
Y'all, the last two DMs
my God, I
that I
love
sent
this.
Jesse and Taylor, they both liked. Like they read them, they liked them, and I'm like, read the other DM. But I don't know it. So listener, I'm the only one that ever refers to listener.
No, follow up to manifestation episode.
That's true. She did. Both Taylor, Frankie Paul, and then Jesse. No, I don't know her last
Yeah, but oh my god.
name. Follow me on Instagram.
Jesse, shut your
And
mouth.
Jesse Frankie Paul. You know the one.
Jesse Frankie Paul.
They follow me on Instagram, and
They followed you?
As of recent,
yeah,
yes.
both of them follow
Yes.
me, and they look. She liked it.
They both followed Amy.
Wow.
Oh, I responded to Jesse more recently. It's an everyday thing. They both have seen
Okay,
my DMs
vocals.
and liked them, but haven't done anything. And so now I'm at this place where I'm like,
You don't want to be a stalker.
I don't want to come across as like
No,
annoying or
sure.
crazy, you know?
Yeah.
And
You don't want to
so-
be like, hey,
You're not.
so what about? Because when people do that to me, I'm turned off.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, people do that to me all the time.
Oh my god!
don't wanna
people
give,
literally
like,
want to. They always always want to pick my brain. It's
People
crazy.
stalk me just like I did to you, Amy.
People literally knock on my
They
back door.
slide
Can't
into
win.
my DMs.
Can't win with them.
And then they don't leave me.
I have this
alone.
person at work named Maddie Moore who slacks me all the fucking time.
Guys, I'm
actually
like
really
gonna
cool.
pee, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna,
she's
like,
so
I'm
weird.
gonna pee.
Okay, yeah.
Now.
Are we rolling?
Yeah,
No,
she's
We were
rolling.
talking about Annie's birth.
We had to take
talking
pee
about
breaks.
Annie's home birth.
We were talking about Annie's.
Yeah.
And we were talking about how Morgan and or Macy almost came over, but then I declined.
And then Morgan and I spent the whole rest of the morning texting each other, like, "Are you there? Are you there? Are you
So
there?"
I texted Morgan because I was like in clear labor and William was taking the kids. And I think I was just like, will someone just come sit with me while I labor?
Yeah.
Like,
It's only my dream.
because I'm in
but-
labor and
Literally.
like I'm alone. But you didn't have a sitter for Rudy, and I think you did ask like, I can come, but I'll have Rudy. And I was like,
Sydney was running late.
respectfully,
No, and I knew,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
I was like, if
respectfully,
you
I don't
need
wanna
me,
have a
Yeah.
if you need me,
Yeah.
I
yeah,
will,
yeah.
you know.
And I was like, no.
Sydney was
I
running.
don't
late
want a
that
1-year-old
day.
here while I'm laboring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
So much. And then so this time my midwife, which is the same midwife that I had for
Beautiful.
Rosie, but wasn't available for her birth.
Yeah.
Was available this time. So she lives really close by, which was a really good sell too. Like out of all my risks for
Poor Macy.
like being, I know.
just so allergic.
Sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
She's allergic to fatties.
She meowed. So my midwife got there quite quick. I called her once and she was like,
Quite quick.
Labor, quite quick. She was like, just labor for a little while. When William comes home from dropping the kids off, you'll probably pick up. Like,
Yeah.
and I called her back like right away and I was like, come over now.
yeah. You're like, it's picking up.
And so she came over.
And she doesn't live far, right?
No. She lives like literally 5 minutes away,
Yeah.
which was also a sell on me, like
Yeah, that's
using
awesome.
her as a
For
midwife,
sure.
right?
Right there.
Like this was all because I knew I was going to have quick births.
Yeah.
For sure.
And so she came over, she checked me right away. I was 8 centimeters again. And I said to her, I was like, Celesta, if you tell me I'm 4 centimeters, I'm going to punch you in the face.
Yeah.
She was like, 4 times 2? I was like, thank fucking God. I was like, okay, I'm in labor. Thank God. And so William got home like at the very same time. And then the other midwife arrived at the same time. And I did the same thing. I labored on the toilet for a little while. I was literally, this is a part of the story. I was curb walking the day before and I fell curb walking, like right down onto my knee. Bloody knee, like open
yeah, I
wound.
remember that.
And I couldn't labor on my hands and knees, even though I really
Yeah.
wanted to. I couldn't do it. So I ended up on the toilet a lot. And then we did not have the tub blown up already. This was like fucking third kid shit, right? Like, remember Annie with Rosie? That shit was like blown up already. Like, nah,
Yeah.
not this time.
Yeah.
So one of the midwives started blowing up the tub, and I labored on the toilet a lot. She was checking heart tones a lot, and this was at 9:30 ish by then.
How many
And
weeks were you with Annie?
I was 39 and like 6. I was
Yeah.
like almost right at 40
Almost
weeks.
40,
maybe
yeah.
2 days early. And yeah, they started filling up the tub, but there was like we couldn't connect the hose right, so it didn't get a lot of water in it. And they're like, you can still just get in. And I was like, okay, I will. Got in, labored in there for a little while. That's where I sent you guys a lot of pictures. I just
Yeah.
like sat there on my back, just like laboring kind of.
Yeah.
And at one point I remember saying, I have a terrible bug bite right
Yeah,
here.
that
I'm so
looks
sorry. I know, isn't
awful.
that terrible?
Oh.
I remember saying, I'm getting the urge to push a little bit. And I was like, I wanted to be so present
yeah.
because I wasn't as present as I wanted to be for Rosie. And
Yeah.
I definitely wasn't present for Jack. And I
Yeah.
really tried to be present for Annie.
Yeah, she was not there. You know, like you did not witness that.
No. Who had that? Not me.
No.
Not me. And so I remember thinking like, okay, I'm wanting to bear down.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
wanting to push a little bit. I'm wanting to bear down. And the two midwives were there. And I swear to God, they sat there the whole time, just like on the couch like this, but they could tell with every contraction how close I was getting.
So badass.
You know what I mean? Like they're just
Yeah.
so knowledgeable.
Yeah, they
So
just know.
cool.
They just know. They could tell from my voice,
Yeah.
my groans.
I wonder if
So they didn't
my
react
body.
but when they knew, they knew.
A couple times I
Yeah.
remember them getting their gloves on and just being like, "Yep, relax your face. You're getting close.
That's so nice.
You're getting so close. You're getting
so
you're getting
nice.
so close. Yes,
Just letting you do your fucking thing. That is
Hands
so
off.
cool.
and
not even
trusting
near me.
her.
Not even near you.
Like,
Yes.
not even
They're
near me.
trusting
That's
her.
crazy.
Like that is
100%.
such
Did
a
you want
different
them to be near you
experience.
more?
She
Yeah.
has got this under control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is how much they're taking her lead. They're are following
Yeah.
her lead. Which
100%.
is that's how it should be.
amazing.
It's amazing.
And then I think it just like slowly like started getting worse, and I started pushing, and I did the thing where I was screaming, pushing, and I do very much remember. I think they told me her head was out. Her head's all the way out. Her head's all the way out. I kind of remember William saying,
Are
this.
they
At that
down
point,
there
I was,
with you during that time?
They're obviously outside the tub, but no, I mean, still not that close.
Really?
Like hands off. So
They're
they
just
did
kind
not.
of
William
supporting
told me
you
this,
So cool.
and then she confirmed this. They did not touch the baby until it was all the way out.
Wow.
Like Maddie pulled her
Did
up.
you touch?
I didn't pull her up.
You didn't
though.
pull, oh, you
So
mean
what
out of your
happened?
vag.
So
out of
you-
your vag.
so
then.
did you touch her head? Like
No,
Are
I
you
was-
going like this the whole time, like touching?
No, I had my hands up. I was holding William's hand.
Oh,
And I was
that
just
picture that you
pushing.
sent.
But they
of-
didn't
yeah.
touch her until she was completely
But
out
they
of your
didn't
vag.
touch her.
Yeah.
No. They
Yeah.
told me her head's all the way out. Her head's all the way out. And this is the
Didn't
one
touch
thing
you.
I remember so much. I was yelling, screaming, pushing, and then I remember what that very first nurse told me with Jack, which is channel your
Yes.
yell
Yeah.
into a push. And so I went from
Yeah.
and that was like the push that got Annie all the way out.
That's so
She's
awesome.
out, then they pick her up.
And then they picked her up from out of the water
didn't
and
fucking
put her
touch
right
you.
on my
It's
chest because I
amazing.
was on my back that time.
Yeah.
I was not.
Yeah.
I didn't have to do the whole umbilical cord
That is
fucking
so
gymnastics.
cool, Maddie.
That is cool.
That is so freaking cool.
And I mean, it was quick. Again, my babies are quick. No cone heads for my babies.
No.
And
Yeah.
she
Not
was
a con-
big too. She was almost 9 pounds.
She was 8 pounds.
I remember
11
like how big she was.
upset.
Yeah.
Tinny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tinny. Okay, am I okay?
Could not believe that.
That was Farrah too.
Annie was.
I did have gestational diabetes with Annie.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Which
You
may
got the
have
little
been a part
monitor.
of. So I got the monitor, and
a
we
part of
monitored
how big
that.
she was.
Yeah.
Or- really.
That's one of the risks. Is
that you
just
have
like
really
a
big
bigger
babies.
baby.
Yeah.
But still, 8'11" is still a normal
Yeah,
baby,
yeah,
even
yeah.
though it's big.
And
it's
I
still
had
a normal.
extra ultrasounds for that, and for my
Yeah.
age,
Yeah.
because I'm an old lady.
That was
Honey.
so silly.
Got you, babe.
It's so silly.
It's so silly. And during those ultrasounds, that was a part of it too. Get her weight, like make sure that we're still in range. And yeah, so now I think I'm ready for questions because I think some of these are.
I thought you were saying no, I'm
gonna
ready
be
for a
good.
fourth.
Yeah. So now I'm ready for a 4th kid. No.
Not possible anymore.
That's
Yeah.
so we do just know that
Congratulations, you did have your husband neutered today.
Yes.
So we don't have to worry about a
Never.
4th kid, honey.
Never.
Wait, we do. Well, after the questions, if we have time, we'll revisit how I found out I was pregnant with you.
Oh yeah, we do have to.
So
get
good.
there.
I do think we've actually fully told that story.
We probably have.
Fabulous.
But we need
But
to.
we
probably-
haven't
should have
told it
her
with her
around.
perspective.
Yeah.
Y'all, we might as
should be
fucking
around
well.
for it.
That
We might
story
as
is
fucking
so
well.
amazing.
Might as well. Who fucking yeah?
Well,
We'll
it's
just
William
But,
hasn't
yeah.
texted me, and I just looked at the monitor. Both my
Fine.
kids. Sorry,
That story
all
is
damn
so
3.
good.
all 3 of them.
No,
I
Nick
remember
said they're
shit
both.
yesterday.
You guys,
said the same
there's
thing.
you and William, and then there's 3. You're literally outnumbered.
It's so
Blessings,
many kids.
peace and blessings to
Yeah.
you. Anyway,
If
question.
anybody out there, listeners,
yes,
are considering going from 2 to 3,
except we'll get to it later. One thing about Maddie is she did not consider going to the 3.
Yeah. Wait, let's just tell the story then.
Let's tell story and do questions.
Yeah,
at the end.
let's tell the story.
I mean, we're here.
Okay.
Let's not.
Well, it's also a quick story.
yeah.
Okay.
Quick story. Go for it.
do you want me to tell it?
Tell it.
Yeah,
yes,
for me,
yes.
because
yeah,
I
yeah.
heard it
want
from
you
our
to tell it,
perspective.
yes.
It'll be funnier and better from yours.
We were all sitting around, the 4 of us, and their husbands, but not mine. No, not your husband and not my husband.
Yeah,
My
my
husband
it was
was
Bill- it was Bill
definitely
and Nick.
Morgan,
Yeah.
Bill,
Yeah.
and Nick were there. Drinking beers. All our kids were there
May
just
5th, May
fucking around.
6th, something
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
we were all
May 5th
drinking.
is
May
what it
5th.
was.
Yeah.
And
When was that?
May 5th.
May 5th.
of
So
2024. 4.
How do you remember that?
Because I knew it was like May 5th. May the Force be with you. Yeah, some fucking Star Wars shit.
May 4th was actually Jack's due date, and he was born April 21st.
Okay, period.
Okay, we were sitting around at my house in my backyard on my patio, drinking, just fucking around with our kids. I'd had 2 periods since Rosie.
Yeah.
2. Rosie was
sorry.
8 months old. And
8
I
months
was
old?
Yeah. And I was technically 2 days late. However, I've never had regular periods.
Yeah.
Like it
Jack
did not
was also
matter.
a
Well, and it
surprise.
also took you a long time to get pregnant
Yes.
with
With
your
Rosie,
second.
yeah.
So Jack was a surprise. It's worth mentioning.
Jack was a surprise.
Rosie took a year and
Rosie
some
took a year,
change.
yep.
And then
Yeah,
so
some
it's
change because
what-
I remember when
Yeah.
you hit a year.
Yes, we hit a
and
year,
it was
and then
probably
you got
2
pregnant.
or 3 months later.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
And I had a chemical in between.
yes,
Too.
As
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Remember that?
But so I was technically I was still tracking everything on an app. And that's why I was like, I'm technically 2 days late.
Yeah, you were like, let's take
baby's
a
8 months
pregnancy
old.
test.
And I knew, I'm not an idiot. I know how we get pregnant.
Yeah.
And I knew it was a possibility. I do admit we were not using a great form of birth control at the time.
I think everybody knows that.
Sure. And
But you
listen,
weren't actually thinking we're going to get pregnant.
Yeah.
No.
You're 8 months. You're not regular. It's honestly, you're
I
shitting
was still
into the wind.
breastfeeding at the
you're
time.
shitting into the wind.
Which I know that's obviously a myth.
But still,
I know,
that,
but
that's a thing that we hear.
Yeah.
and
But
yeah,
it
yeah.
is less.
Yeah.
You
It
are
is- yeah,
less
it helps.
likely.
It helps.
less likely. And then, but here's the other kicker, which is the most important part of this. I had taken tests. I knew
Yeah, you're a freakish
that this was
test
a possibility.
taker.
I'm a freakish test taker.
One thing about Maddie is she's
She
gonna
gonna
keep
take a
fucking
pregnancy
first response in business.
She going to take a pregnancy
Holy
test.
fucking shit!
She has single-handedly
it.
funded pregnancy tests.
I love
Well,
it.
with
Sponsor
Rosie,
us
for
first response.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I had taken those motherfucking pregnancy tests because I was like, oh, by now this would show up if this was
Yep.
a possibility.
Yeah.
yeah.
And they hadn't. So I was like, oh, I'm definitely in the clear. And this would be a funny thing to do sitting around with my girlfriends
Yeah.
while my
That'd be
app says that
so
I'm 2 days
funny.
late. Like, LOL.
Not the first time I have seen a pregnancy test of Maddie's on the fucking table in front of me. It's not the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Well,
Like,
you were
it
like, should
was
I go take
not-
a pregnancy test?
I
And
was
we
like,
all
this
we were
would
like,
be
you're
so-
like,
It was a Maddie thing. It wasn't anything out of
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
norm.
Yeah.
So I do. And I come back, I put it in its little package. It was like a Pregmate one, which were like the worst ones.
Yeah, the little sticks.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I come back, we sat around for a little while.
Let's
after
set
that,
the
'cause
scene.
I was like, you went in to get a drink or you went to go
Yes.
check
Yeah.
on your kid or whatever. And then finally when we were all sitting there, someone's like, have you looked at it? And I was like, no, I was waiting for us.
You
This is
handed
gonna
it
be
to
so
me.
silly.
Yeah. And do you remember
Not
what
yet.
you did?
Not until after. No,
I remember this
Then
like
I
I
was
do
like, okay, this
too.
is going to be so funny. And I can't believe we didn't video this because this is right up our alley for someone
Yeah.
to video.
I know. Macy said the same thing. She's like, I can't believe it wasn't videoing.
So mad.
But
I
and
didn't think she was pregnant.
It's a
No,
video
I
in
didn't
my
think
head.
so either, not
it's
in a
a
million
video
years.
in my head.
Yeah. Oh, I'll never forget it.
I open that thing and it's clearly motherfucking positive.
Clearly.
And I throw it at Amy.
Well,
She
you
literally-
you literally went like,
I threw it at Amy.
She said, what?
And then, I mean, it's full pee dripping, and Amy grabs it. and
Amy
just-
goes,
"Oh shit!"
Amy literally looks at it. She goes,
Oh, shit.
just like raw emotion, like no, just literally.
Raw.
Because I was
shit.
like, oh, this motherfucker is pregnant.
Yeah.
right
You guys, it
here
was
in front of me.
straight up positive.
Amy,
You did
your
not have to
response is
squint for that
burned into
motherfucker.
my mind.
And
Really?
then
I
she
don't remember.
start-
I just remember blacking out.
No,
because
I don't remember your response at all.
Because I was
At
literally
all.
like, I couldn't have. There, in no part of me thought you were pregnant.
I remember
I thought it
throwing
was
at
a
you.
joke.
I definitely don't remember your
No,
response. But
let
by
me
that
get-
time, I was like a mile away.
And I
Well,
I
yeah,
looked
you're
at
a
it, and then I don't know who I handed it to
Well,
after,
you
but I was
yelled,
like,
oh shit. Morgan and I like looked at each other. We were like, wait.
We got this. Hold on. It's. Can you see me, babe?
yeah.
Can you see me? Yeah. Okay. So it's.
Well, it's Amy's right here, Maddie,
No,
you and
yeah.
me.
Yeah. So I'm thinking of it as me, Macy, me. Okay, me, Macy, Amy. No wait, me, Macy, Maddie, Amy.
Yeah.
We're at a small circular table.
Yeah.
So that happened. Maddie passes him Amy. She catches it. Oh shit! And then we look at Amy. We see that she's serious, and me and Macy go,
Yeah, we're like freaking out. We're like,
Wait, and then we all like stood up and started like running around.
"You're freaking out! You're running away on
No,
the phone."
Maddie-
And me
Maddie
and Macy are going,
Maddie
I
started
know.
crying
She
hysterically.
immediately was, oh my god, no! And like put her hand, and
That's it.
Morgan and I were like, oh my god, oh my god.
Maddie
oh my God,
started
oh my God,
crying
oh my God, oh my God.
hysterically immediately, like
Yes.
hysterically.
Well, and I remember, I Morgan and I literally, and I was like, wait, I'm excited. Am I supposed to be excited?
Yeah.
Am I excited? We were like, oh my god,
"I'm
she's
sorry, I'm
pregnant.
happy, but I'm not supposed to be
And
happy.
she
Am I
was
happy?"
over there,
Weeping. Yeah, weeping.
not teary eyed.
No, weeping.
We literally,
Screaming.
and from a movie,
Screaming.
like,
No, it wasn't. It wasn't like I'm pretending to be
That was
upset or surprised.
no.
Like I'm weeping.
and she was like, we can't afford to have another kid. What are we gonna put? And
Yeah.
we were like, still Morgan and I were like,
And then Amy's just going, "Oh shit, oh shit."
because you were already overwhelmed.
yeah.
But I love how me and Macy were like, we're kind of happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amy's just going, "Oh shit,"
And
over
we
and
were
over.
drinking, and it was just like, wait, like it didn't feel. It felt
No.
surreal.
And Rosie
And
was
then
so
it turned
little.
out that was Rosie was a baby.
She was 8 months fucking
Or
old.
those pictures
Big
that I think you got.
those
whoever-
are
Oh, yeah,
so
we have
funny.
pictures.
Yeah.
Maybe
of her
They're
like
good.
crying.
Holding them. Yeah, they're good.
Oh,
my
they're
God.
so
We're gonna send you
good.
pictures to put on the screen.
And you called Nelly
Because you were
and
wearing
I call my
Rosie.
sister
Rosie
Nelly.
was not 8 months old. I feel she was younger.
August to May, beginning of May, late August, beginning to May, September, October.
You were
November,
wearing
December.
her, and she was tiny.
I was wearing her in a solly wrap.
She was tiny. I just
She
I
was
thought
8
she was
months old.
young.
She was 8
Really?
months old. Yeah, and some change.
But that's a baby, dude.
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
so
baby.
that's so
Yeah.
young. But I
Fucking
thought
baby
I
when
just thought
Amy
she
was
was.
born.
That's
yeah, I
like
thought she was
you.
even
I mean,
younger.
almost like you getting pregnant right now with Tony.
Tony's
right?
almost 10 months.
Oh, 10
No,
months.
it's
so yeah,
almost
even
like
before.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost
Again.
like me getting.
Oh no! Oh shit! I think that's what I was confusing. Is
Yeah, Tony's
is the
almost
two of
gonna-
you.
Annie's
yeah,
almost
yeah.
Tony's going to be 10 months on the 27th.
So imagine 2 months ago you found out you were
No.
pregnant.
No,
Holy
I won't
shit.
imagine.
Yeah, that's
I
gonna
won't.
be that's gonna be a hard no for me.
I won't.
Absolutely,
because
you won't.
Fuck no.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's why
It
I
was
said, oh shit. And that's why I was like
for a
speechless
minute.
because I was like,
I will
Wow.
forever
Yeah.
see. I will see you, of course.
Yeah.
Throwing it out of your hand, but Amy also because that's when I registered.
Yeah,
of course, I
same.
saw it happening, but whenever Amy was like, "Oh shit,"
Well, because
And
Maddie's
then
such
Bill
a
had
little
to go get me
jokester.
extra
I was like,
tests.
yeah,
It
Yeah,
didn't-
Bill went
'cause
and got
you
your
very
extra
well
test.
could have been kidding. So it was when Amy said,
I
"Oh,
know
shit,"
it's
it was
also
like,
not cool to kid about that.
but I thought no,
but you're you. So it's like, you
With
could
us-
have.
with us.
Yeah,
so-
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been some
it's not like I
bullshit,
was like
so-
Halloween joking.
Yeah, so it's like whenever Amy was like, "Oh," she pulls the pee-pee stick out of the wrapper and is
I was
holding
like-
it in her hand. Oh shit! Yeah, Do
And
you
I was like
remember that
speechless
moment?
for you because I was just like,
yeah.
that is wild.
That
and
is
I was like
nuts.
20 weeks pregnant or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
were very.
Yeah.
You were.
And
like
I was
ha-
just like,
That's crazy too.
yeah.
That was nuts. Those pictures of the four of us though were so
so cute.
funny.
Good.
Yeah.
And you guys
Yeah.
are doing like
I
pointing to my
know.
belly.
Yeah, we'll scan.
And
through
I
them.
have Annie wrapped on me in
Yeah.
those pictures. Or Rosie.
Rosie, yeah.
Oh my god, you don't even know which one was which.
Definitely not.
No, today I called Tony Farah Tito Tony.
Yeah. You gotta go through the
yeah,
whole
he was
damn
the
bit.
last
does
on the
happen.
fucking list.
Yeah. Farah Tito Tony.
Oh, it's
I remember
amazing.
getting so
oh god, Tony. Now I'm
so
thinking
mad at
about
my
Tony
mom for
Oh my
doing that,
God.
and now I do it all the time. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Amy, like,
Yeah.
are you kidding me?
When my sisters were here recently, one of them exclusively called me by my other sister's name. I don't think she actually called me by my own name one
Yeah.
single time.
Yeah.
We laughed about it.
That's
I
on
think it
period.
just happened.
That. Oh man, you guys like that.
But it
is-
was so funny.
I can't believe that happened to us.
And I also remember
no,
thinking,
I'm
believe
so
it
glad we
happened.
were all
I
there.
also
though.
remember
No, it was
thinking,
actually,
like,
it's actually a
there.
core memory.
Yeah, no, literally.
Locked in.
Yeah.
literally.
I think it was Nick that went, "What's going on there?" And
Yeah.
Amy goes, "Maddie's pregnant."
Yes, that is exactly how it happened. That is
I was
exactly
like,
how it happened.
I-
so then
yeah.
tell the next. Give this producer some props.
Yeah,
too.
so
yeah.
that happened to be my last motherfucking test, which
is
seems
shocking
like
that you ran out, yeah.
like a shit out of a
You'd
fucking
think she'd
movie,
have
right?
like a
how did
subscribe
I-
and save set up, but
Yeah. No, with the amount of testing you did, especially trying to get pregnant with Rosie.
with
Yeah.
Rosie for
Yeah.
sure. After the chemical pregnancy, that
Yeah.
fucked my head
that's
up.
rough.
Yeah.
Of course.
And so when I got real pregnant with Rosie, it was chaos.
Yeah.
Not good for anybody's mental health. But so I had that one pregnate test. And so somebody had to go get me more. Dear Bill.
Yep.
Bill, come say you're welcome.
You're welcome.
There you go. Bill drove to Walgreens.
Yeah.
Well, I think he went to like the dollar store first.
Maybe,
He was like,
yeah.
they don't,
Did you?
So we
Yeah,
had to
they
go
definitely
all the way
don't.
to Walgreens.
Because pregnancy tests be expensive.
They be expensive.
They ain't $1.
How much are they?
They're like
I
$20.
don't-
Well, you get like a packet.
For a pack of 3, it's like 20 something.
I think you got a pack of 2 or 3.
Dang.
Yeah, it was probably
You got a pack of 2 because you got a digital and like
And
an,
a
like
pink.
an early
Yeah.
response
That's crazy.
one.
And
yeah, they're
And they're
expensive.
both extremely positive.
so they were clearly
Yeah, they were
positive.
very positive.
She had
Like,
just peed and taken one, and they were indeed very positive.
They were
still.
very positive.
So
we
that-
had 3 positive tests. William was working at the time.
oh yeah, we had to leave for you to tell William.
And my favorite part of this story, though,
Yes.
which I think is Morgan's favorite
Of
part,
course.
is you guys cleaned the fuck out of my
Oh my god!
yard
Oh my
and
god!
house.
Hold on! Oh, hold on.
and, and Amy went around with a
It's a dirty one.
It's wet.
Yeah, there's a lot of snot in it.
Amy's going around Maddie's house as we're leaving. Like this. On every
just
surface.
different, but tiny little circles. These little. Stop wiping me with her dirty tissue.
Wait,
Amy just has a Clorox wipe and it's just going.
Just tiny circles.
You guys felt so bad
over
for me.
every surface. Macy's like aggressively picking up toys in the playground. Like, that can go in that bin. That can go in that bin.
I'm just cleaning small surfaces.
Yes. Amy, it's Amy, look at my hand. It's like this.
Why would I do that? It was pure chaos, and you guys just felt
With the
bad for me
Clorox
because
wipe.
I got
that's the
accidentally
clit rubbing
pregnant
we
with
were
my third
talking
damn
about
kid.
last night.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the clit rubbing. Oh, we were talking about how men don't get it right. They just go.
That's so real.
No, I know.
We were talking
Because
about
they
it's
see
smaller.
porn, they watch porn, and they're like, "This is what you do." It's like, no, that is not what you do.
It's a
Smaller.
small area.
Please don't do that.
channel
It's a small-
Amy next time. Just
Yeah.
Make eye
channeling.
contact with your husband while we're
A
doing it.
light
oh my
pressure.
god, it's so funny.
It's light pressure and it's a
Yes.
small surface area.
Yes.
And it
that's
is
Amy
as
Lines.
wet as a
That
Clorox
is
wipe.
so
or else
funny.
don't.
I love that you guys have definitely talked about that because
Morgan's talked about it a lot. She thought it was the funniest thing.
Oh, Amy, it's
so
You
funny.
need to understand it's everything to me. It's everything to me.
Is that how you? Is that your?
no,
Sometimes-
I
Oh,
clean.
you were-
I like
No, I
You
think,
were just
I
feeling
think you
the
were all
feels.
in panic mode.
No,
just like
we
me.
were.
I am someone that like definitely uses like lots of like Clorox wipes
For sure.
We love
For,
a
like,
Clorox wipe.
I use them
I
all
love
day.
that
Thank
our
you,
oldest
Clorox,
are at an age
sponsor
where they
us.
can also use
Oh, yeah.
Clorox wipe.
Oh, yeah. We have like the
Clorox
new is it green generation or new
I
generation?
don't even do that. I'm
or
just
whatever
like, here,
it's-
take a
Seven.
Clorox, suck on it.
seventh
if you want.
generation. And why do I have the hiccups?
Like-
I have the full
Oh
on
god,
hiccups.
here we go. Hiccups.
But
So
Farrah
like-
is always like, "Can I?" And she'll just like wipe down the walls, and I'm like, "Okay."
You're
but-
like, go off,
like
queen.
whatever makes you feel good.
Yeah.
I'm
But the
actually-
fact that I was just like doing tiny like
circles.
discos.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
that's actually how you should do it on a
Yeah.
on a clit, yeah, for sure.
Tight.
Show us.
Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah.
Instead of
Yeah, I know.
Am I okay? Let's show a bad way and a good way. Yeah, sure. That's a bad way.
we were talking about
That's a
this
bad
last
way.
night, and
Oh, at your house.
yeah, I was
At your
talking
house.
about, do you need a Benadryl for your hiccups? And I was talking about
Again, should we all just
you
take
want
how
water?
Benadryls?
one
We'll
of my
just- we'll just make
friends,
this
she
like a
was
pill
like,
party.
Yeah.
the thing
Yeah.
that I can't do when my husband is eating me out is when, like, pretend this is like, because you only see so much
Sure.
of
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this
yeah.
is your body, right? And she said,
Show us, Macy.
Here he goes. She said when she she looks up at him and he's going. And he tries to make eye contact. They always do. And it's like the beady eyes, like looking.
Contact is better.
They always try to make eye
She
contact.
said she's always like,
Put it down. You're like, I've now reset, and
need to
you're
look at
gonna
the
have to
camera.
start over.
Sure, like you actually undid every orgasm I've ever had.
Yeah.
No, the best.
at
Like,
zero.
anytime you look at
and
them
now I
during
couldn't
sex
be
and they're
further.
trying. Anytime you look at them during
it's
sex,
because you can't
and they're
see
looking
their
at you, they're like,
yes.
Yeah. Actually, I would prefer.
"Stop looking."
I would prefer you were decapitated. You don't have a head or a face.
Literally, no head.
Just ignore that.
The eye contact.
Do you want to be on this podcast?
We
forever?
don't need that, girl. Anytime you say the word,
No, the eye contact.
The eye contact. I
during
hate
sex.
that I wasn't. This is. You can't see anything, and it's just the.
Guys, I've
You're
done
like,
it.
quit. Yeah. Oh yeah. Mine's yeah.
Because they can't control
No,
their
it's-
face,
it's
but
gone.
they're also trying to be sexy.
What else you got?
So they're like,
I know.
Yes.
It's good. Okay. Okay. The other option I have is what? Tequila. So it's really up to you.
Probably won't do that.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
We'll just keep writing this.
right,
It's
well-
probably for the best. It's probably for the best.
the eyes is the best thing I've ever heard.
Insane.
Oh,
Is it a
God.
4-pack or a
Which
6-pack?
friend said that?
Darcy.
Oh, it was a 4-pack.
That is like the funniest shit
Isn't
that I've
that so
because
funny?
that's the realest shit.
I'm like,
They're
so
always
real.
trying to make eye contact, no matter what position
Yes.
they're in.
and
And
that's
look,
the last thing I want to
and you
do.
look, and they're like, but they're also like trying to hold in their cum so bad. They're trying to hold
Right,
in their
yeah.
cum.
Hence the like eyes being
So
beady.
they're like they're trying not to do it, but they're just like,
Bill's over saying, Bill's over here challenging me. He's challenging me. He's like, you make eye contact with me when you suck my dick.
no,
I'm like,
I
it's
do too.
different.
We all do, but
It's different.
That's because we know that it's going to make it
But
faster.
you eating me out
Yeah.
is fucking
if you make eye
disgusting.
contact during when you're sucking dick, you're like, this is gonna go real quick.
That's a good, yeah.
It's not the
And
same
then
thing.
they're
It's
trying
not
to be
the-
sexy, but you're like, it's not
That's the
working.
thing is, the fact that he thought that was equivalent is insane.
equivalent.
Like that is so not equivalent at all. You know what I mean? So,
Oh my god.
So one thing about us is I love this, Amy.
Okay,
when
questions.
you laugh like
I know,
that,
it's the
I am filled with joy.
What are the
I am filled with joy.
Okay, let's have some questions.
So we do
oh my
have
God.
questions for the listener. I love you.
Oh my God, wait, I have to answer questions? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, rapid fire. Okay.
Spit 'em off.
What? Oh, this is actually a good one. I'm out of breath from laughing so hard from all the eye contact.
It's too much. That
What?
impression is too much.
The
Like,
eye
I
contact.
actually can't think about that ever.
Yeah. Hey, so if you're a dad,
With this, like I can't.
if you're a
I
dad and you're
actually can't
listening,
do it.
Yeah, if you're only listening.
if you're a dad and you're listening, don't.
We're good. We're good. We know what you look
Yeah.
like. We're good.
Yeah, we
We
actually
just focus on what
So
you're
the thing
doing.
know
is,
the
is
color
we
of your
have
eyes.
made
Yeah.
eye contact
You can
before.
just
We don't
focus
have
on what
to.
you're doing.
Yeah.
We don't need the eye contact right now.
Yeah.
Like we're good. I'm actually in another dimension.
Yeah,
and
your
maybe I'm
sex
thinking of
face isn't
Nicolas Cage.
helping.
yeah, right.
Maybe I'm thinking of Nicolas Cage.
Oh,
It's not
we're
helping.
Not.
Give me the eye contact.
So
Over
anyway,
that. Okay,
love that.
so this mom is asking, what happens if something goes wrong / emergency care is needed?
Yes. Great question. That is all planned in advance. We had 2 care plans in place. One is emergency, one is like lesser emergency.
okay.
So if there was a real emergency, we're going to the closest hospital with a care center that is appropriate for like fucking OBGYN or whatever. And if it's a lesser emergency, maybe I am laboring really long and I'm just tired. And
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
Then that's like a less emergency plan. And we're going to like maybe a more comfortable hospital that I know better that like, takes my insurance more.
Love that that's an option.
What if
first of all.
something happens? Like this was always my thing. Not that I ever had the option to home birth, but like I've always thought of home births as like such a risk
Yeah.
and such a risk where it's like I get that you want to have the birth of your choice and your comfort, but like what if the baby's born and there's like a true emergency? Are these midwives and doulas like equipped?
Yes. So also a good question, and one that I asked the midwife
Yeah.
prior to going with home birth. And the answer is yes. They're very well trained in emergency care for newborns and mothers. My midwife was a very experienced midwife, so she'd seen and done it all. And the answer is yes. They have this training, they have this knowledge, they have this experience if they're not new. And if they are new, then they need to get their experience somewhere.
Yeah.
Of course, I mean, not at the expense of like my life or my
Yeah.
child's life.
Yeah.
But they do need experience,
Yeah.
right? Like, and I asked all those questions. They also have a lot of emergency like tools on hand, like the breath thing that Rosie got,
Yeah.
or like an AED, or things that are like real emergency care
Yeah.
in the moment.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I took a duck face selfie. Sorry.
And that's probably why, like, when you're having a VBAC, they do really recommend not doing, like, so,
Yeah.
so for like ovarian, like if you were gonna have like, what happens when you've had a C-section? What is it called?
Uterine rupture.
Rupture. That doesn't happen if you haven't had a C-section. But
Right,
like,
I mean-
there are stuff like where with my birth, I had to be put into an emergency C-section.
Yeah.
In cases like that, like what the fuck happens?
then you go through your emergency.
You
plan.
rush. So you rush to the hospital.
Yeah. And sometimes that's by ambulance. Maybe it's in the midwife's car.
Yeah.
Like, you rush to a hospital. But the other thing is that I was low risk.
Yeah.
Like that was an important part of it, right? I think personally, if I had had a C-section, I probably would never have gone for a home birth.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'd go for
Yeah.
a VBAC
And
in
people
a
do all the
hospital.
time. But like
and
people
that's
do
great.
home birth
and if you
VBACs
have the
all
right
the time.
support
And they
the
work.
right, and
Yeah.
the right plans in place,
Yep.
sure.
Yeah.
I mean, my other sister, not Nellie, had a VBAC
Yeah.
in a hospital.
Yeah.
I can't imagine I would try a VBAC in a home birth.
Yeah. And people do.
I went with home birth because I knew I was low risk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
And
is
that
key.
this
You
was a
can't do
right-
home birth if you're not.
You
I mean,
were
I guess.
educated
Well, you
on it.
can, but
I guess
it's not
can't. Yeah.
recommended.
I say can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because
Highly
this was,
discouraged not
This
to.
was right for me. If anybody in that time frame had said, "Hey, you're risking out of
Yeah.
this," I would have said, "Oh, fucking K,
100%.
let's go for the
Because you
hospital."
Yeah.
trust that opinion.
What's the plan
Yes.
there? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trusting my fucking medical professionals
should.
here,
You
including
should.
my midwives.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they are also medical professionals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so, yeah, I mean, that was important to me, was having emergency plans in
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
And so we had one. Luckily, we do live quite close to a hospital
Yeah.
that does have a maternity ward and a NICU.
Yeah.
So that was the emergency plan if needed. And then another one was like a hospital a little further away, that like Vanderbilt or St. Thomas, where I'm more comfortable.
Yeah.
Did you do that thing where when they come out, you suck the goo out of their mouth?
Ew, no.
You know, in the home births. So
With your
I've watched home births where like the woman has the baby and then they take the baby and they suck
Yeah, I've seen that as
goo
well.
out of the mouth.
I've seen that as well.
I don't know if they're helping them breathe or
Probably
what.
the amniotic.
And instead of the
Yeah,
little
they suck the
syringe.
goo out of the mouth and then they like hold the baby and
So
the
no,
baby
because
cries.
because Maddie's
not do
Maddie's
Did you
not
do that?
crunchy. She just didn't want to have a car birth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
that grunchy.
But there's where the baby like comes out and can't breathe like
Well,
right
maybe
away
that's
or
why
can't
they did
cry.
the bag.
Yeah,
for me.
but
Oh, true.
you've seen
Yeah,
the
maybe
women
so.
do it, right?
Oh yeah.
It's savage. It's really awesome.
Yeah, see,
It
that
is
to me is just like
savage.
animalistic. Like that's just like I think that's so cool.
It's
Dope.
Like, that's
No, it's
so
like
cool.
literally
yeah.
so like they pull the baby out and they're like
Yeah. No, I
And
think
then they,
that's so
like,
cool.
the baby starts crying and it's like, whoa, you're a fucking beast
I have
in
a
the
feeling
wild.
these
I mean,
people.
if that's
so
where
cool.
your
It's the
instinct
coolest thing.
kicks in.
Yeah.
Yes, people
sure.
planned for that.
I don't
They
think that
planned.
would be my instinct though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just wondering because that would be like so cool if like you did that.
So should you lie and say yes?
No,
So like you did it, yeah.
gross. I mean, not gross, but like no.
But like gross.
like no, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
No, it is kind of cool, and it's also like
It's intense. It's
Yeah,
intense.
I mean that does.
Did you just
sound,
make that sound?
That's such a weird. Oh my God, Morgan.
yeah,
You
I have
are a
a-
kazoo.
Oh my god. Thank you. No, that wasn't kazooish. That was
Okay.
just normal.
Okay, I'll work on that.
Yeah. If you could spend tonight practicing.
Yeah, I will. I'll
really
stay up
appreciate
all
that.
night.
Okay.
Anyhow,
Next
all right,
cue.
Next question.
Where do you drain the
go off on
water
another.
from the birthing tub after delivery?
I don't do that. The midwife does.
Absolutely, that's on fucking period. If I've ever
birth
heard something on
team does.
period.
Wait,
Yeah.
what do you mean? Did you wet the water? Drain.
How do you
Drain
drain,
the
it?
water.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you said drink. I was like, I'm gonna vomit right now.
Oh my god. did.
Like,
You're
why are we
sucking goop
drinking?
and you're
Sucked
drinking
my
the birth
newborn's
water?
goo
This is
and then also
crazy.
drink the water. No, I didn't do that.
Everyone wants some of these
The midwives did.
But like, where?
I don't know. In the
Oh, okay.
I
so
wasn't
they,
there
like-
for it. By then, I had gotten out of the tub
you're
and
in
I
the
had gotten
bed?
in bed and I was having fucking newborn
Amazing.
time.
Yeah, you were golden
So you're just
houring
like,
it.
do you start?
I had most of my golden hour in the tub. Actually,
Oh,
I just sat
beautiful.
there in the tub.
Cute. Love that.
Beautiful.
And then they helped me out of the tub into my bed, and they dealt with the cleanup.
What do they do with the placenta? Like, do you bird the placenta after?
I have 2 placentas in my freezer right now.
You've been walking amongst them.
What's your plan with them? That's great, but like, what are you gonna do?
Throw them away.
Oh,
You're not
could,
going
like,
to turn
make
them into
them into
capsules like Kourtney
pills.
I'm
Kardashian?
not gonna do that. I did think about that. I don't think that's very science backed.
No. But it could be. I mean, for depression and stuff.
I don't think that's backed by a lot of science though.
I mean, enough.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, I mean,
You never know. You already
I don't
kept
think
them.
it can hurt.
yeah, they're in there.
It's not going to
They're
take
there.
away happiness.
Yeah, no, they don't dispose of them. And I remember asking them, like, do we need to, like, you know, are these like human organs that need special disposure? And the answer is no. You can just
God.
fucking throw them away.
Human organ. How does William feel about that? I mean, I'm sure he's fine. It's
Yeah, he doesn't
whatever.
give a fuck.
And I'm sure he forgets for the most part.
Yeah,
and so do you.
They're in the bottom of our freezer.
For sure looking at those
I'm-
next time I come
Yeah,
over.
I wanna
I
see it
literally
too.
can't wait
Yeah,
to
can
see
we
what that
get
looks
like
like.
an
Like,
exhibit
back.
set up? I'm
Because
going to
it's actually so cool, the placenta.
Yeah.
No,
Oh
I
my God.
definitely
It's
want
the
to.
coolest-
The placenta is the coolest thing in the world.
And,
Yeah.
and you don't have
So
it. You grow it.
You
when get
grow
pregnant.
it.
Yeah.
Guys, you don't
it-
only grow a baby, you grow a whole fucking organ with
Organ.
it.
And
Yeah.
the placenta is what leaves like the hole in
And
you
did you
that
guys
needs
ever get
be
to see
Yeah.
your
repaired.
placentas?
No, the size of a dinner plate. Meow. Meow.
So sorry, Meow.
Bless you.
Bless
Mine
your
had to
soul.
be. I never told my wife birth story, but I hemorrhaged. This is not about me, so this will be quick. But I will never forget laying here like this, about to pass out, when my doctor, who wasn't there for my birth, finally got there and was just going like this to try to get my placenta out of me because it was stuck, and I could feel it just inside, just going back and forth.
Yeah, that's
and
gonna be
but her
hard.
also trying to pull.
That's a no. That's going to be a no from me personally.
I feel like I watched videos that made it seem like birthing the placenta was also bad.
Yeah.
No.
Like bad, like not
Like it hurt.
Oh,
Not for you.
was it?
No,
was it
I was
pleasant?
like, get this out of me. Ah, sweet relief.
Yeah.
Like sweet relief. I
Yeah.
also was in a lot of pain for my last 2 pregnancies, and the minute
Yeah.
that baby comes out of you, it's relief. And then the second you're no longer tied to it, I do. One of my favorite pictures though from Annie is me sitting in the tub and my placenta just floating in a little tub in the birth pool. And
I
think
love
that's
that.
I
just
love
kinda funny.
it. I know. I think
Yeah.
it's
So I'm like
love.
sitting there. I've got Annie on my chest. My umbilical cord still coming out, or I guess it's not
Annie
coming
was
out.
so chunky when she came out.
She was such a little chunk.
She was so chunky, like right out of the womb.
She was
Like,
so
oh my God,
fluffy.
that is my goal weight.
I know.
Isn't that crazy?
right?
9 pounds.
Yeah, it's
My
such a
goal
chunk.
weight.
You sent it to us and we were like, is she big?
Oh.
No, she was such a chunk, and she had just like the puffiest little face.
I know. God, she really did.
Yeah, she was so chunky
I
right
know.
out.
And then she didn't grow very good.
She's perfect now
Because she
that-
had it all at the
she's now-
beginning.
yeah.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
She didn't grow very good. She
Fat grower.
Oh, Tony's
didn't
butt
eat
cheeks
sweet
didn't touch
anyway.
each other.
She didn't eat very good from
Literally,
mama's
they
boobies.
didn't touch.
She didn't like mama's
She
boobies.
didn't. She didn't.
Terrible nurser.
Questions.
Let's do like 2. A lot of them were already kind of covered
Yes.
by your
Agree
stories.
after reading them, yes.
Like how do you choose a midwife? You kind of explain why you chose them and how. This one, you may not be able to answer. How did you get your OB to be okay with a home birth? Mine is so anti-home birth.
I didn't have an OB. Like a regular, do people just
An
go to their
OB/GYN?
OB regularly?
Yeah. Well, not regularly,
Well,
but you go to one when
Like
you're pregnant.
every
No.
Yes.
No, when I got pregnant, I went to a midwife.
Yeah.
Oh, so you never
Yeah, that's how
went
you-
So
to
you're
yeah,
replacing your OB with a midwife.
No.
You choose an OB or a midwife.
Oh,
But then your midwife would be fine with a hospital birth and she would be there, but you chose, right?
Yeah, and the other important thing too of home birth is that my midwife, should I have ever needed to transfer to a hospital either under my own wishes or under emergency wishes, would have been with me the whole time.
Yeah.
But no, I did. So I only very recently got an OBGYN, which I told you guys all about.
Within the last month.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't have a regular OBGYN. If I had a pap smear, it was through my PCP.
Oh,
Like she did a pap smear.
yeah.
And then when I got pregnant, I went immediately to, when I got pregnant with Jack, I went to, I guess, I went to midwife. And then I transferred to Baby & Co, midwife. Rosie, I went to women's midwife. And then Annie, I
Women's OB,
immediately went to-
like where I went.
yeah, women's OB, but
yeah.
they have a midwife section and
Yeah.
an OBGYN section.
Do you think that all
And I
came
went
from
straight
your
to
like
midwife.
sister's work background?
I think a huge,
Yeah.
I think that's a huge chunk of it. Yeah.
Because for me, I was like, I don't even think about
I also
it.
did,
I never even thought.
Yeah,
that was I never
yeah.
even considered.
I
that.
do remember though with Jack, I went to women's and I saw an OB first actually, and it was like a 10-minute appointment.
Yeah.
And then I switched to Baby & Co. and it was an hour-long appointment with a midwife. And when I first got pregnant with Jack was a surprise. We talked about that. I was highly anxious. Like
Yeah.
that's when I started.
I've only ever
SSRIs.
experienced like quick, like
I just didn't. But at that point, I didn't know that I would ever be pregnant, and it was a surprise, and I couldn't believe it.
Her and William had been married for years and nothing ever happened.
yeah.
Yeah, and I kind of thought that time had passed for us. Mm-hmm. And
Now you have 3. That's so funny. Like you thought you wouldn't have kids, and now you have 3.
The moral of the story
In
is the
4
time
years
indeed had
is
not passed.
use protection.
The
is
time
the
was
moral
yet
of the
to come.
story.
Yeah.
But I knew I wanted, I think, more care mentally
Yeah.
with Jack. And I think that's what drew me also, and my sister, to a midwife, is
Yeah.
I needed more holistic care because I was fucking
up.
freaking out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were fucked up about it.
Yeah.
So I think that's what drew me to a midwife. And I had my, I'll never forget with that provider, you didn't just have one midwife. You saw whoever all the time and you never knew who would be available, but you probably would have seen them.
Yeah.
With Nova and my home birth services, you had one midwife the whole time.
Yeah.
And she happened to be on call for Rosie's and not Annie's. And I'll never remember, her name was Alice. And I had a virtual appointment with her because it was COVID. And it was an hour long. And she prescribed me Zoloft for the first time while I was pregnant.
Hey,
and I was
Zozo.
which I'm convinced saved my life.
Yeah.
Maddie, I knew you then, was very familiar then. It saved your life.
It saved my life.
Yeah.
It was a rough time. So yeah, I that was the balance I needed. I needed a midwife who was going to holistically treat me and also prescribe me
Yeah.
SSRIs. I needed all that stuff.
Yeah.
I love
And
that.
I got that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the perspective that you have.
Yeah, me too.
Any other questions?
Let's do one more. Because you pretty much covered all the other ones.
Yep, I agree.
This actually kind of isn't a question. I like this. I just had one. Have her talk about how wonderful being home right after is in that first night postpartum.
Yes. You're in your own bed.
I can't even imagine.
The doula
Can
was
you even fathom?
key for me there.
Yeah.
The doula was so key though, because I needed care.
Yeah.
And without the doula, it was going to be oh, I'm just home alone with a fucking
Yeah.
newborn and 2 goddamn toddlers and
Yeah.
a husband.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the doula was super key there, which is also.
Phil laughed at
I know.
husband.
The doula was super key for me there. But yeah, I mean, to just be in your own bed. Also, for Annie's, the day after I had her on January 10th, it was a snowstorm.
Oh,
So I laid
So
in that
cozy.
damn bed with a snowstorm going on outside my window with a newborn, chunky ass little fuck baby.
You actually loved the beginning
so true.
with
Those
Annie.
first 2 weeks,
like you were like,
guys
this
actually
is this
enjoy
is
it.
heaven.
Yeah.
those first 2 weeks with Annie heaven. Rosie, no, because we were all sick.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Jack
yeah,
heaven,
yeah.
because first babies are just
Of
fucking.
Yeah,
course. There's
yeah,
nothing else going on.
Yeah.
It's just heaven.
Not for me.
Annie, yeah.
Not for me.
What?
Fair.
It was not heaven.
It was not heaven.
It was
That's true.
Fair.
trauma.
Fair.
But no, I get that how it would be.
it could be.
Those first
get
2
how it
weeks
would
with Annie,
be, or
yeah,
it could be, yeah.
I felt supported. My sister came pretty quickly. I had the doula, huge part. And I just, that was when Annie was still chill. Then she turned into a nightmare baby.
Yeah, the first 2 weeks you're like, I don't want to burst this
Yeah.
bubble. I'm so happy and so
Yeah.
comfortable.
And then I had to get my ass up and start bringing Rosie to fucking physical therapy with a fucking 2-week-old baby.
and what
Yeah.
else? Jack,
And Jack had therapy too.
speech therapy.
Oh, and then bringing Jack. Yeah, I mean, it's
You
just
guys.
like you have all these
And
other damn
she's
kids.
working full time. You guys.
Yeah, it was a lot.
This
I mean, I was on
girl.
maternity leave. That.
Well, yeah, but still, after you came back though, you were
Yep.
still doing the same thing.
Yeah.
This girl is a badass.
A warrior.
Sure.
It's true.
And
for
she
saying that.
she jokes about
warrior.
it, but she doesn't actually complain about it. She just jokes about it. And she's
That
like,
is
"This is
true.
fucking hard."
It is true.
Really?
That's my take. That's my
Yeah.
take.
That's nice to say.
That's
I
my
feel like
take.
I complain a lot.
You complain, but not about
No, it's
that.
not.
It's
but
in like a comical,
It's not like
yeah.
a oh poor me thing.
Yeah.
I get negative Nancy sometimes where I feel like I just like blast off 15 texts in a row.
We
That's
all,
fine.
We all get really negative.
That's
though.
fine.
That's why we're
you're
all seeking
warranted.
therapy.
Yeah.
But you're still fucking doing it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
You're
you
doing
guys.
hard things
and you have
every
them
day.
all. How cute! How perfectly spaced out you have them. Not year wise, but like April, August, January. I think that's so cute.
I know.
Isn't that
Sweet
cute?
Also, now that Annie's chill, so I do feel like
She's
we're
chill
seeing
again
this-
now.
So
She's chill.
chill.
AF.
We're
and
chilling
happy
out.
and just
Yeah.
like yeah.
We're chilling out for sure. It's getting
Y'all are in a good groove.
But now Rosie's amping up.
But
But
Rosie's
Rosie
also
is
the best.
what? She'll be two in August.
It'll be 2 at the end of August. She is just attachment. I don't know how much of it is like sister stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Probably a
It's
lot of
normal
it,
for her
yeah.
to have like regressions like this.
Yeah,
I'm
I would
checking
say
on her right
probably a
now.
lot of it.
Annie's asleep in her crib.
doing.
Check the big kids. I call them big kids.
Yeah, they're
by the
really
way.
Let's
kids.
do our new segment and then wrap it up.
Yeah.
Because it's
I have to
almost
pee again.
11 o'clock.
I do
I have
have
to
to
leave.
pee too.
We have a new segment called
Mom brain moments, moments with mom brain.
Mom, what's it called? The mom brain.
Okay, so for this segment, we are asking y'all, the
You guys have
listeners.
come through.
Y'all have come through. Y'all have come through.
Thanks,
Yeah.
girls.
Whether you're texting them or voice noting. So we're going to start with a voice note.
I loved this one.
Was pregnant with my first son. I was filling out the hospital registration forms at the doctor's office, and when it was asking for mother's info, I was putting in all of my mom's information, and I called her asking for her social security number and all this other stuff, and she was very confused why I needed that to go to the hospital to give birth. And then I realized it was asking for my information as I was the mother, so took me a little moment there, but yeah, that's my moment. Can't wait to hear what everyone else has.
But yeah, that's my
My favorite
Isn't that
parts
so
about
good?
that voice memo
So
is that babe was clearly on the run.
Yeah.
She was like in the middle.
No, she was
probably,
like with
going
her
to get
kids.
kid
Yeah,
from
like
school.
doing things.
She's like in the middle of a work day,
Yeah.
or like she's like
Yeah.
she's on the way to her car to go
Yeah.
like do something dead.
All of our
She's
all
like-
of our moms are on the run.
Yeah, but she's like, I'm definitely a voice memo.
So good.
That's
so funny?
What is her name? What's her first name? Do you have her first
Charlotte.
name? We need it. What is it?
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
I could see. Yeah, when I listened to that, I was like, "This is so
I know, I was
iconic."
dying.
Charlotte. That's amazing.
But we
Shout
got
out
so many
Charlotte.
really good
We got
ones.
so many good ones. I know, but
Yeah.
y'all keep them
But
coming.
that
We're gonna
one's
do
so
it.
relatable because like how many times do you write like 2024?
Yeah.
You know, or like
Right.
not know.
Hey, Mom, I'm filling out my hospital
Because
form. I
it's
need
so
your
easy
social.
to feel like we're all just sitting here like cosplaying as parents.
Yeah, you're like, I'm a
Every
teen
day.
mom.
Yes.
Every
Yeah.
single day.
Wait, I'm actually responsible for lives.
Yeah.
No, that was my mom's
single
job.
day.
Yeah.
Every single day,
Right?
I'm like, how is this happening?
Like,
and
I'm
how
16
am I?
and pregnant.
So wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
So
Except
wrong.
I'm-
Yeah, I'm a teenage pregnant, except I'm 42.
Yeah.
We had a sitter come over, a new one, her friend, last Sunday, and we stayed at home. She's 15, and so her mom dropped her off. Yeah, is that what they're?
Yeah, it's a mother's helper.
Yes,
'Cause
and
we were
are
home.
sleeping on mother's helpers.
Yeah,
Everybody,
Yeah, yeah.
we love a mother's helper.
we love a mother's helper.
We just really wanted to watch
laugh,
Wimbledon
love,
in
Mother's
peace,
Helper.
and so
perfection.
Yeah, great,
Yeah.
great reason.
yeah, and so her mom drops her off, and she like walks in the door. And I was like, oh wait, I'm in charge. Like I'm the mom here.
Yeah.
I was like, I need to like address her mom because her mom doesn't know who I am.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not.
I talked
And so
to
I like
Tessa's mom.
I
Yes.
literally like
And her
opened the
dad.
front door, and I was like,
Yeah, you have to be like,
yeah,
I was like, this is weird.
no, you're the adult. Like
Yeah. So
you're
weird.
in charge of her.
And also, Slay, she's getting work. My
Yes.
God.
I know.
We love a teenager who just has a work ethic.
I love her.
Yeah,
I
her
had
name
to work as a
also-
teenager.
Her name is
I'm
Olive. Is that
I
not the
was forced
cutest
to
thing
work.
ever?
Olive is
God.
so good.
I know. She was really sweet.
I haven't met her.
Wait,
She's
real
really sweet.
quick, can we do what were your alternative names?
Ooh, that's
For
a good
our
little
children?
bit.
Yeah.
That's a good bet.
What if it's a different gender?
Fine.
Jack was almost Wyatt.
Oh, I forget
Really?
that.
Yes.
I always forget
Really?
that. It was on. Y'all wrote it down,
Yes.
right? Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
That's
forget
so
that.
Jack was
weird.
almost Wyatt.
I know, and that's sweet.
Rosie was almost Summer.
Yes, I remember
that.
Summer.
Annie was mostly Annie the whole
She
time.
was mostly Annie.
No, but she was Ruth.
Yeah, y'all went through a few different.
And you had a Dottie.
Alice.
You had a
Alice.
Dottie
Yeah.
moment.
She had a lot of
For like an hour, like a Dottie
Louise.
moment for an
yeah.
hour.
How do you remember all these?
Polly. I still love the name Polly.
I can't remember you. I can't believe you remember all
Louise,
these.
yes, Louise was in there.
I
So yeah,
love
there's a
Louise.
theme there for sure. It's good.
Okay, anybody
It's
else?
like
Good.
old school.
Yeah.
Farrah was Luna.
Yes, I remember that.
Oh, I could kind of see Farrah being a little.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a Farrah.
She's a Farrah, but
Oh my
she
God,
was
I've never
Luna
met more.
or Maggie, which she was going to be like Magnolia Maggie.
Cute. That's cute.
Magnolia is my doula's daughter's name. and
I
it's perfection.
love the
It's
name
cute.
Magnolia, and I love like shortening
Yeah.
Maggie.
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
but then I just didn't feel that for her when she was in my belly.
Oh
I
my
was like,
God,
she's not
the
Maggie.
most Farrah that's ever
Yeah,
existed.
Yeah.
Then I dreamt about her, but Tony was always Tony.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of
Of course. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I feel like there were Gia. She could have been a Gia.
Oh, my god.
Yeah.
Are y'all like Italian or like what is going
Shut
on?
up.
There's just like a little bit of Italian.
I
Shut
love it.
But Farrah's not Italian.
Italian.
True.
No,
But whenever Nick says it, yes, it is.
Farrah.
Yes, it
Farrah.
is. Farrah Grace.
Yeah.
Italian. I
Italian.
mean, this doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Say it anyway.
Yes, it
What were
does.
your
Yes, it
your names
does.
going to be if you had
Yeah,
a girl?
nice.
I don't recall having another boy name. A girl name was gonna be Murphy.
Oh, I remember that. 'cause
We're
I had a
call her
cat named
Murph.
Murphy
I
once.
She's gonna be
know that.
a little
I
blonde.
knew that.
Yeah, of course she'd be
Blonde-haired,
blonde. What if she wasn't
blue-eyed
blonde?
Murph.
That'd be so weird if she wasn't blonde.
Oh, I think
That would have
that's
been
so
awkward.
cute.
That would have been
Murphy.
awkward.
Murphy's cute.
Morgan, I don't think you had
Like
alternative.
Murphy
Oh,
Brown.
I did have alternatives.
For Heart, maybe.
Heart, Jude.
That's right.
Oh, that's cute too.
Bill really liked Marshall, but it was too long.
Okay, Hart as a Marshall.
Oh, nerd. He's already a nerd, so it's like
But
he can't be Marshall.
so
So,
cute.
we
Correct.
really loved Marshall
No.
from How I Met Your Mother.
Correct.
So yeah,
All I think is How I Met Your
and then
Mother.
I really liked Mitchell. It's my grandfather's middle name, so
Yeah,
Mitch.
Mitchell's cute too.
Mitch.
And then
Mitchell's cute. I love
Rudy. Rudy had no boy alternatives. Alternatives.
Alternative.
Because holy shit.
We
oh yeah,
thought-
oh,
we
William.
thought Rudy was a girl.
William was the name because Bill and I told him I was like, it's not happening.
We
I'm
thought
so
Rudy was
sorry.
a girl.
Oh yeah, I thought
the
yeah,
entirety
for sure.
of-
So it was it was
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be
we
so it was
did.
Scotty.
We were
It was
convinced.
Scotty if it was a girl.
That's
Yeah, Scotty.
we also were
yeah.
convinced Annie was a boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you were- oh, yeah.
You texted and I
Yeah.
laughed out loud on this. When do we find out his gender?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did say that,
know.
and I was so sure, and I was
Because
so sure
you
Rudy
felt
was a
it.
girl.
Immediately.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait.
There was no boy alternative though for Rudy.
Wait. William was an option.
No, it wasn't. no, Bill. So Bill is William, and his dad is William, and there's all these Williams. And I said,
Wait, Bill, is your name William?
William Andrew Niebuhr.
Bills are always Williams, babe.
And no, but here's
Your
the
William
thing.
is the only one that calls himself William.
I'm go- yeah.
Literally nobody else. It's
only
either
one.
Will or Bill.
I don't think I knew that Bill's name was William.
No, his
All
mom,
Bills are
his mom wanted him to be Will, and his dad was like, no, he has to be Billy. So he's Billy his whole life.
Wait, that's so
So
funny.
yeah, I and and he it's a valiant effort. You know what I mean? And I
sure.
said, shut the fuck up. It's not happening. Before we even got pregnant with Hart.
That's
Before
fair,
we even
though.
got married, it's not happening.
Chase fought for
The thing
Charles, 'cause
is
he's the
he
third
has your middle
Charles,
name. I mean, he has
Chase
your last name.
Charles?
Chase's name is Charles?
after his dad and then
Do
grandfather.
I even know you guys?
Yeah, come on. Chase
this
is
our
not a
first time
Charles.
Did y'all not
meeting?
know that my name's Messia?
Well,
I
my
will
name is
break you.
My name is Morganican.
My name actually is Madeline.
That is true.
Yeah, you are
And
Madeline.
don't fuck it up and don't say Madeline.
If
It's
you say
Madeline.
I'll punch you.
And Amy is
Amelia.
Amelia.
No.
And Fig is Figilia.
Just Amy.
He's right there. You can
You
see him.
guys.
So yeah,
I have to
to
pee
go to
and I have
sleep.
to go to home.
I do have to
Yeah,
go pee.
so that's
is
on
so
period.
fun.
No, are any of y'all as night owl as me?
No, I usually. What time is it?
No.
No, I've
Macy-
been
Macy's-
I've been in
usually-
bed for 2
Let's
hours.
Listen,
sleep at 9:20.
Macy
What do you usually,
is
when
a
you
fucking-
read 2 episodes?
I
Here,
read.
how long do you stay?
Oh, we stay till 10. We do 8 to 10.
No, yeah, but we were talking. We were doing
10:30.
makeup. You know.
My
like,
God, I have to pee.
Macy's a corpse. We are going to wrap it up. How do we want to wrap this up? Amy,
Hey,
Macy?
listen, Maddie, you've been amazing.
I know,
Any final
thank you for
thoughts on home
coming.
birth?
This is so good.
I think if you are the right candidate and you are in a situation where it's a possibility and you want to explore it, talk to professionals, talk to your friends, talk to your family, talk to your partner.
And you loved it.
See if it's right for you. I had 2 great experiences. I think if you are at risk, don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take care of yourself.
And women are fucking amazing.
Yeah, period.
And yeah.
That's so
And
on
are we
period.
And honey on period.
On period.
This is Rock Me Mama.
Love y'all.
We'll see you next week.
Rock, rock, rock me, mama.